I've known her longer.
I love you. You're so
Do
cool.
you?
You guys are all so good.
Wait,
and
I
if
love
you love me.
I love
We're
Cheetos.
a happy
if
family.
you guys survive
We are
tonight,
not a happy
I will be
family.
so happy. Wait, I didn't mean to say that out loud. I'm sorry. Wrong chat, guys. Sorry. What's up,
right
everybody?
now?
We are live.
When Rob starts talking, we're live. He lets us go until it's live.
Oh yeah.
Things that I love that are not these people on the screen are Cheetos, not sponsored.
Oh, Cheetos.
I made
Not
Cheetos are
sponsored.
good. Cheetos are top notch.
These
What's
are the
up?
holiday white cheddar Cheetos. Anyway, continue.
Ooh.
What?
I got some pretzels that are white chocolate covered with peppermint like sprinkled on them.
Ooh,
Oh,
that sounds
flex.
good.
It's like crack. I kid you not. Go to your local Costco, and if you want to send me a bag, you know, I might have the beatus, but yeah, fine. I'll still do it anyway.
I won't even send it to you.
I'll
just
have the
show up
beat
at
us
your
about it
house and
later.
Throw it through your window, like with a brick, and throw it through your window.
What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. We've missed you. If you did not tune in for last night's episode of the game, because believe it or not, we were live last night.
What?
I
Several
highly,
times, in fact, by Twitch's reckoning.
highly recommend checking out the VOD and catching up and seeing what that crazy
Oh
adventuring
my
party
god,
is
we
up
got
to.
so stupid.
Yeah, I caught the last half of it. It was pretty fun.
That was the best part to catch.
It's like sore today from congestion and laughing because you guys all kept making me laugh to the point that at
Yeah.
one point I rolled a die
Oh,
and I got a
boy.
natural 20 in the middle of it, and they could hear me go because I rolled a 20.
Yeah, my throat is still recuperating from my cold too, and I walked away from that stream last night, and I went to go talk to Mason about it, and he was like, "You sound awful," and I didn't realize how like deep and scratchy my voice had gotten by the end of it,
Yep.
just because we were being so loud and annoying and laughing.
Pixie, Mimi knows.
But
She knows.
yes, we missed you guys so much. I've been preparing for tonight, and I'm excited for the possibilities of what might come, but I also don't know what's going to come because you guys lead me down every freaking rabbit hole there is. So
What?
be like,
Us?
oh, you know what? We should probably
No.
sweep the dust out of this hallway or
No.
something, you know.
Yeah,
But Rob,
gotta clean.
what announcements do you got for us, buddy?
Announcements. We have had several new followers, several subs, and things. I might be repeating something that Dan said last night. Maybe, maybe not. But some of this is from like a week ago, so we're going to cover the bases here. Thank you very much to Unknown User, to Ab3991, to Redoxer, to What's Alanupto, to Nasty316, to Kev Piff, and to ZiggleLol5T, Rathaniel Silence, and Jenkins2142. Thank you guys all for following and joining our party. We are Misty Mountain Streaming. We like to tell and experience great stories, and none of us has been doing it longer on the channel than the man himself, Rob the Rifle Stud. Also, thank you to Cheerers, Death by Snoo Snoo, Eric Bra, and Irish Mac and J Mount. And thank you to subscribers and gift subscribers from subscriptions from Cheesecake Panda Cosplay, from J Mount, from Mudzai, and that's it. We're caught up from those things.
Are you done?
Well,
an
that's it for those.
I have an announcement, which is if you didn't watch our stream last night, you gotta go watch the VOD because I put Kiki inside of this.
Oh yeah, that was so cute.
Other announcements for the channel's sake going forward. is I don't have stories yet for how the holiday season is going to affect streaming. Stay tuned for announcements with all of that. I do know there will not be a Two Nerds Play next Friday. This weekend we're good. The next weekend there will not be because that's the company Christmas party. Tomorrow night, the next time that I am at the helm for streaming and can control things personally, we will be having the giveaway for the Hollow Dice that we subscribed and are going to be able to give away thanks to everyone being so generous during the Thanksgiving month. Yes, look at those. So gorgeous.
They're beautiful.
And I have ordered the surstrumming. The rotten Viking herring is on its way to us for me
Good
and the
luck with
guys
that.
to. Yeah.
Oh, no.
The boss really wants his brother, who lives in California, to participate with us, which may mean I don't know if we're going to see him over the Christmas holidays or not, but the boss wants to wait for that. But the product is paid for and on the way, and I'm not keeping that stuff around the house for very long, so it will get done and soon. All right, that is all the announcements that I have. Does anyone else have?
Does everybody have their dice? This is all my just 20s for tonight.
I'm gonna go ahead and play with the giveaway dice.
This is only the 20s.
Tonight.
You're gonna curse those giveaway dice? Is that what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing. I'm
Curse?
gonna.
You gotta mail them to me so that I can rub
didn't
Vex
actually look
over them and bless them again.
That would help. That would increase their value 100-fold.
And
But they are gonna be.
Bimble Bimble and I were joking that when I finally designed the rat dice that I need to like carry around little bags of their hair so that when people buy them at a con I can just don't pay the hair. Like
we need
While we're
more
talking
crazy
about
CNs
dice-
in chat while we're waiting.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
spam
get
those.
more of 'em. Spam
But
'em.
while we're talking about dice, I do believe that the Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale has been extended with the buy 3 get 1 free deal. So check out the website, grab some dice. If you spend a little extra, you get bonus stuff. So now's the time to get like gifts for friends, and then you can get a little extra bonus in your bundle for
Christmas.
yourself.
And use code Maddie10.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think the codes are on at the
Eligible?
moment
Yeah.
because of the sale,
Okay.
but if you go to any of my socials, I have my affiliate link, and that will support me. So
That's the sign that it's a big sale
But up,
because
up, up.
usually codes will stack, or at least at times they
Mhm.
will. But if it's a big sale, that means that we let just the sale go. So,
See, I didn't
or
know
you
that.
know,
I
buy
approve
some dice
this
and
message.
then
All this is true.
click the contact us button and send a little
Also,
message
if
that's
you're
like,
eyeballing-
"Hey, give the bonus money to Maddie because she's so cool," and then like that works instead of a code. I don't know.
If you're
Compliments to
eyeballing
the
the
chef.
mystery bags, I can tell you though that they're actually really cool. I know that's a newer thing we put on the website. They're actually really cool. I sold
They're really
in New
cool.
York at Anime NYC to a younger, like a teenager, and like his older brother. His older brother bought him a mystery bag because it was his first set of dice and he couldn't decide, so he bought him a mystery bag for 40 or for 50
It was
bucks,
very
and
sweet.
he was
That's so
very
cool.
excited.
Yeah, they
So-
opened it at the booth, so we got to like watch him react to everything.
Oh,
It
that's
was very
awesome.
fun.
Misfit, what you got
Yeah.
going on?
Not much. Working on some personal stuff and taking care of Pippin.
Yeah,
Taking
taking
care
care
of
of Pippin.
Good night.
I'm still looking for Taylor Swift tickets for any of the Los Angeles dates. If anyone has any or knows someone who has some, I am interested to purchase. DM me.
Slide into those DMs.
Pretty please. Oh, I
Not
have a
in a
question.
creepy way.
Yeah, not in a creepy way. Only for like business transaction for Taylor Swift tickets. But I do have a question for all of you real quick before we get started, just because one of my favorite like end of the year things happened today. Spotify Wrapped came out, and I love seeing what are on people's top lists.
Oh,
Did any of you guys check yours?
I haven't done
I'm
it
about
yet.
to out myself. I don't use Spotify.
You're an Apple,
Apple
That's
Music
okay.
has one too.
I don't
Let's
even
see
have
what
the
it
Apple
says.
Music set up. I have a music library. Look right there. Oh, music library. That's from when I was running earlier and listening to the Backstreet Boys.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
pleased. I'm pleased to share. Taylor Swift was my top artist. I am in the top 1% of people who listen to
Oh.
Taylor Swift, and she has 85 million listeners on Spotify. And all of my top 5 music tracks were Taylor songs. So
I wish
I'm
I
very
could say I'm
pleased to
surprised.
brag. Yeah, I had people message me today being like, I was so excited to see what Taylor songs were your top songs. So I feel very honored to be people's Taylor Swift person in their mind.
I
That's
love
so
that this has
cool.
become part of your personality.
I gotta sprinkle a little in every stream now, you know? But if anyone else streams, I love to see your stats because I'm a big stats person when it comes to like analytics and everything.
I'll
So
look at it and
let me
I'll
know.
send it to you.
I have
Even the-
only used Spotify. Sorry, I get Shopify and Spotify mixed up. Have only used Spotify to listen to D&D podcasts, so that's all it's recommending for me.
Well, there you go.
I am in the top 10 Spotify listeners. I listen to a lot of music.
Heck yeah.
Like a lot of music. So I don't know if anyone else has this issue where like they look at their Spotify wrap up and you're like, man, I was like going through a year. Like this was a year.
Yeah.
I looked at mine and I was like, ooh, I was real angry this year. Like, ooh.
The only time that something like that has happened in a New Year's time is back when everybody used to do their like top 9 Instagram post kind of thing, like your top
Lord.
performing ones. And I
Uh-huh.
remember doing one year back when Voltron was a thing, and every night, like all 9 of them, were Voltron. Every single one of them.
That happened
And
to
that
me
was when I
one year with
knew.
Keyleth. It was like 99% Keyleth pictures for me one year.
Wow.
As my friend Lucy likes to say, you know, back in the dark days of our Lord and Savior, back in the days of Voltron.
Well, are we ready to play some D&D?
I guess.
You guess.
We might as well while we're here.
You
Yeah,
know,
we're
since,
here.
since we're all
I
like
just-
together in one place, you know.
Play.
I
We do
feel
not
like it's
play D&D. We serious. We work D&D.
We work.
I feel like it's only fair that Cheshire gives the recap after his performance last time.
It was his
Oh.
moment.
Mhm.
I see. I've come a long way from killing pig girls in closets. That has been my character arc. Oh gosh.
No longer kills them in the closet. He kills them out in the open.
The broad daylight. Yes. Well, we made it now to the Palace of Heart's Desire. It's been the destination of ours for quite some time, and we're here, of course, as if you've been paying attention, you'll remember, to free the witch Zybilna from being trapped in some sort of prison or stasis or something, and we have to smash a cauldron, I think, with a very particular sword, which I have one. We have 2 of now, to be able to free thing, and something about a unicorn horn. We're getting to that. But these League of Malevolence chaps have been showing up as we've gone around exploring. We killed a couple of them, and we actually killed one back at Motherhorn. What was that place called? I forget the place with the theater.
Matterhorn. That's not what it was called.
The
That's
Matterhorn
Matterhorn.
Booksnades.
Right, that one.
might just be from Disneyland. I might be
It was
wrong.
a 30-minute wait.
So
The fast pass.
So from that battle arena, we continued ascending. We found a book and a flaming quill, and we all wrote our names in it, which was retroactively a good idea. And in the moment, just sort of impulsive. And I say that knowing full well I was the first to write my name. And then we kept going up, and we met locked doors, and we solved that, and found a treasure room, and I got a new sword, and it talks to me, so now I've joined that club. Hooray! Very eager for dragon slaying. This one, just absolutely has a boner going for decapitating dragons. But we have that, and there's a green dragon around, so we promised to hunt it down. And while we were looking for one, we came upon a a marvelous, fantastic means of conveyance, a chariot, a carriage of some kind. And we made some noise, and someone came to investigate it, and it was that fellow Zargash? Zargash or Zargash? I can't remember. I don't like him. He killed me one time. We exchanged words, and we prepared to exchange blows, although the exchange of blows never came. There was one blow, mine, and he died.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And then we stepped over his decapitated corpse and found a bubbling room of cages and where things are frozen in time, and that's about the extent of what I remember. It feels like it's been so long since it happened, and really it's been mere seconds, really. My memory is going.
I mean, it's fair after the journey that you've had.
Hearing you say blow before we get fully going in as a shout out for anybody who loves terrible movies. Check out the low blow movies. They're absolutely horrible.
Alrighty. So, to correct Cheshire, you guys did end outside of the bubbling room and the hallway, if you still have the map there, with the rug, because you guys had picked a flower that has given you safe passage through the hallway.
Who picked the flower? I don't remember.
You all did. Because apparently peer pressure is a thing in the Feywild.
Look, we are ride or die here. We're either all screwed or we're all heroes.
One of you writes your name in the book. Next thing you know, you're all writing your name in the book.
One of us puts the lotion on its skin. All of us... No, never mind.
No.
I put my flower, I think, either behind my ear or in my vest. Like, I tucked it in all cute. I don't remember which, but I want everyone to know that that's what it looks like.
Are you done? Sorry, I had to mute myself because somebody just started aggressively running in their wheel.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Nor was
that.
it me.
I run in my wheel when I'm
I
anxious.
don't aggressively, and I don't run.
So yeah, what are y'all doing?
Cian was gonna give his flower to Kay, like not for her to hold, but like he's gonna decorate Kay with it.
Aww.
This is completely unrelated. I miss KJ.
I'm hoping I get to see KJ at home.
Oh, that'd be nice. Well,
So, like, which direction feels like more danger? Because that's the way I want to go.
well, there's a there's a right and a forward as far as and
Let me get the danger dar going. Just
Yeah. Beep, beep.
you've had a
Beep, beep.
danger dog this entire time,
Beep, beep.
and it's only coming up now.
Why do you think we always
Not
get
really
into
loud.
danger?
Oh, we've been going towards the danger. That now that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay,
Wait.
sorry.
Well,
That's not how
where
I would
else
ideally
will
use
we
a danger
go?
dog.
Honestly, come on.
Ooh.
All right, Cian, where was it the loudest?
this way.
Yeah, we go that
Yeah.
way.
We follow
Right.
Cian.
Just here, like I don't have the map up. I don't remember if it was. I'm guessing it's like a split of left and right. So we'll go right. Or is it forward and ascend?
Forward
Forward
and
to the right.
right.
I said right, so right.
Okay.
Right, it is.
So
Righty, how.
as you guys are all walking forward, about halfway up into the hallway, you open up the door to the right and you step out, and you find that it's just a balcony that overlooks the Court of Storms.
Oh yeah, this is very dangerous.
That was quite correct.
Let me just stand up nice and tall, just like a flagpole. Okay.
That's some stretches.
Proper adventuring there. If you don't stretch first, really, you're just asking
Listen, you
for the
will just
ones.
ruin my cell, and that is no fun.
Exactly, Rick. I'm so proud. Stretching and warming up is crucial to
As
anything
long as
that
it's
you
from
do.
you.
Yes, I'm so proud. Don't ruffle your feathers.
I will take a look, like, up. want to see what it like. Is there anything that
yeah.
is interesting up? Because no
We
one ever
don't-
looks up.
I was about to say we don't often look up. We just keep going.
So as you look up, you see the kind of like the center spire that's kind of hovering over with the bridges that go out towards it. While you're also looking, you see the floating rocks up in the air, along with the man that was blown out the side of a building, that has a rope tied to him now. Thanks
Safety.
to some random adventurers that stumbled upon it. You see the crack of lightning from time to time, and you hear some thunder. And the clouds are not only below, but they're above too, and they're just kind of like slowly spinning.
I want to get up there and I want to break those bridges. I have no reason for wanting to break the bridges, but I want to break them.
I really support that. We should break things.
Yeah, we can break things. You know, I
Yeah.
always want to break things.
I'm beginning to think that you and Yen might be actually legitimately biologically related as this continues.
Have I
We'd
told you,
have
that's my boy.
Yeah. We don't even need to test that. It's confirmed.
Yeah, we don't need no DNA
no.
test.
You
I'm
not
sure
see
there's someone. I'm sure
all the
there's
blue in my
someone.
feathers?
Yeah, there's all the blue
Yeah.
in his feathers, and like I'm pretty sure that there's like some like long lost cousin in my family who had like bird wings instead of arrow wings. So
It all checks out.
he's my long lost son, who I don't know, or how I don't know, but he's my long lost son. I feel it.
Alright, let's go break some bridges. Should we go through the other door now that we've sufficiently observed the danger here? Yeah.
What is the danger Dar saying about this door?
As you're asking that, all you hear instead is just. He's like running off to it.
Oh,
I think
well,
it says onward.
yes, sally forth.
Oh
my.
As you open the doors, you are greeted by just another long hallway that has some doors on the left. It looks like it goes. There's 3 doors along the left, followed by a dead end that looks like it turns one way or the other at the end. And about halfway down, there's another turn in on the right. There's some nice paintings, just of like scenery along the hallway, but nothing too crazy.
You guys,
Hmm.
I think that now that we have the book where we can open any door, we've got to check every single door. At
I'm
least just
inclined to
like
agree.
pop it open,
hallway-
peek in. Just assess the situation.
Yeah, we just gotta know.
Yeah.
I mean, when are we gonna be here again?
Exactly. I don't want to leave and think I've missed something.
I can't bear the thought that I left and just did not see another closet.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've seen weird stuff in closets like that pig girl, right? So
Yes.
maybe we'll find someone else. I'm gonna go down and pop open the first door.
Okay.
We might find some corpses too.
Or, soon to be corpses.
Or soon to, or just really good corpse hiding places.
Or
Ah.
used to be corpses. Zombie.
It's like a
Ooh.
corpse party.
You're either pre-corpse, corpse, or post-corpse. That's the 3 stages.
Yeah.
As you pop
that
open the
night we
door
played.
without any issues, you walk in and you see tons of tall shelves that are just rows. They're all filled with leather-bound tomes. From what you can tell, this is a grand library. There's rolling
Guys, there's more
ladders.
books in here.
There's
Books can be useful.
rolling ladders anchored to rails above the topmost shelves that allow easy access to higher books. Appearing from behind one of the bookshelves is a elderly hunchbacked man carrying an open book. And he slams it shut and says, "What are you doing in here? Visitors are not allowed."
My name's in the book. I'm good.
I have a hall pass. It's okay.
Anyways, we're here to read, clearly. And I walk in and I just pick up a random book and I open it. Right, guys? Come on, we're reading.
So Ian's gonna go over to Sawyer and take the book out of her hands, turn it right way up, and then put it back in her hands.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I don't read it, I just stare at the pages.
Hopefully there's lots of pictures.
As you open it, a picture of a spider, a fairly large spider, is on the inside, and you're kind of
Very
like just
realistic.
you're surprised by it, and you can almost swear it starts moving. And as it does,
I open and slam the book.
It starts climbing up your arm real quick.
Ah! Ah! I throw the book and I punch the air, trying to get the spider. This is why I don't like reading.
This exact situation.
As you're
spiders.
you're panic punching the air, the spider quickly makes its way down your leg and skitters across the floor towards the old man.
I do a couple kicks and I say, "You can have your books, old man. We're gonna go."
Also,
go,
hello.
guys.
And perhaps goodbye. Sorry to disturb you.
You stay if you want. I don't want to get any more book spiders on me. I'll wait in the doorway. You guys go ahead.
Understandable. Can you tell me a little bit about this elderly old man? He's not dressed in black robes carrying a staff with a skull on it or a flaming sword or anything, is he?
No, he looks like a very frail, hunchbacked old man that he appears to be a librarian.
Okay. Just so you know, you might want to stay in here. There's a lot of dangerous people wandering about not in here. Have you been in here for a long time? I feel like you might know this already.
Oh, I've been in here quite some time, and you're a fool if you don't think I know what's going on.
Oh, what's going on? Because we're just kind of coming into all of this.
Well, you see, those hags came in. Those blasted sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I told Zybilna that there was no good that was going to come out of it, and what'd she do? She didn't believe me, and next thing you know, these cranky old people that have like murderous tendencies start taking over the place, and then everything is frozen in place, and next thing you know, there's a giant hole in the side of the building, and a dragon has made its bed, shall you say, inside instead of outside. It smells horrendous, let me tell you.
I keep my sword from rattling out of its scabbard.
He then goes on to talk about how Kellic is the leader of the League of Malevolence. He is guarded by Warduke and has his flaming sword. And
oh yes, if you're worried about them, don't worry. You can see. You can stop that.
And he starts to describe the properties of a staff of power that he's been researching recently.
Oh.
Does he have like the book of the Staff of Power out?
He's carrying a book, but it is not about that.
Okay.
As far as you can tell.
Wick is gonna walk around the library going into like the oldest section of the library and looking to see if there's any like book slide dust. And he's gonna check
Oh, I see.
that book. If there is anything like that.
There's a lot of history books, some adventure books. Nothing is really like overly dirty. It's a pretty well kept library. But yeah, nothing specific to a Staff of Power.
Okie.
Is there like is it all just books, or is there like a desk that he's clearly been using, or like a table or anything like that?
No, it's pretty much just shelves with books.
So, before, you warned Zybilna not to interact with these hags, so she didn't listen to you, but you and her are on pleasant terms, speaking terms.
Oh yes, Zybilna and I go way back.
Good. And I suppose you would like to see her out of whatever predicament she is in, at least, so that you can rub it in her face that you were right about all of this.
Have you found a way to get her out of that stasis she's in?
We're sort of working on that. Do you know where she is?
Yeah, actually, she's located in the ballroom just up the hallway.
Okay, so we don't go to the ballroom for a bit, guys.
Don't go to ballroom.
Right. So, ballroom. And there wouldn't be a cauldron in the vicinity, would there?
Zybilna always kept her cauldron very close to her, and it is indeed there, basically right in front of her.
Got it. What was your name? It's been absolutely wonderful talking to you and, discovering your book, Spiders.
Oh, my name is Sean. And that's
Sean.
Shon. Don't get it mixed up.
H-O-N.
Oh, right. We didn't scratch Sean out of the book, did we? No, it's probably right.
Maybe that's
Good to
why
meet
he's
you.
in
Good to meet you,
here.
Sean. I'm typing notes. Well, it was very nice to meet you. And I hope you get to rub your correctness in Zybilna's face very soon.
I hope so as well. Now, please just leave my library. Go on.
I want to try to steal any random book that I can find on the way out.
So, roll me a perception real quick.
Let's see. Do we use
it's
the big
the
die?
spider. Use the big guy.
Let's use the big.
I have my
Big.
big one
The
out tonight.
big boy.
Oh my god! Sorry.
How'd it go?
I roll great when it's for stupid things. You said perception, right?
Yep.
Nothing to add to that, but the dice is a 19.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, as you all are leaving the library, you almost get this sixth sense of him closing this book and placing it on a shelf nearby and walking away. Roll me
Basically.
roll me a sleight of hand.
Let's see. Which is a good. This is my CN die.
And since he's walking away, I'll give you advantage.
Speaking of cat's eyes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just realized my skull gives me advantage on perception. Oh well. That is. Let me check my sleight of hand because I know I have something for that. My god, yeah, I do a +5. Not wick levels, but a +5. So that's an 18 because it went from a 13 to an 18.
Damn.
Okay. So you're very easily able to grab this book and kind of skitter out of the library without him noticing. As you are looking through it, it appears to be Sean's personal leather-bound spellbook. And I'm trying to decide how I want to do this.
Oh, he basically said the thing.
What?
How do you want to do this?
how do you
Trying to
wanna do
decide
this?
how you want to do this.
Yeah. So there are 17 spells in there. And I want to give you access, we'll say to 2 of them. Do you want to roll for them or do you want to pick?
Got Cheeto mouth. I'm assuming if it's a spell book, that means he's like a wizard.
Possibly? It doesn't say.
Usually wizards need to keep a book.
Oh,
but,
yep, he's a mage. Yep.
But as much as I would like to just randomly pick, it also feels very much in character that this little jerk would just like flip through the pages and just like stop on one with his eyes closed and be like, that one and that one. So, well, what do you want me to roll?
Well, since there's 17 of them,
So we do a 20, and just if I get 18, 19, or 20, just negate them.
We'll do a 20, and you can negate 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Okay.
I is much less likely to roll 1s, 2s, and 3s than she is 17s, 18s, 19s, and 20s.
15 for 1. Then I need to do a second one, right?
Yep.
You were right, Rob, because the second one was a 17.
You have a track record of this channel a year long of rolling hot, girl.
So as you're flipping through this book, the first spell that you come across that you can cast once is Shield.
Ooh, that's useful.
An invisible
for me.
barrier of magical force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. You have a +5 bonus to AC, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Good one.
The second one that you get is Ice Storm.
Oh, that's
Actually-
higher.
Good God.
A hail of rock-hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius. 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d8 of bludgeoning damage, 4d6 of cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Hailstones turn the storm's area effect into difficult terrain and until the end of your next turn. So you have one cast of both of those.
Cool.
Nice.
Get like a one-time cast, like
Yeah.
not like my ability of like once a day, like an actual just one time.
Yeah, we're just gonna do once.
That's what I figured.
One use. Okay. Guys, I feel power.
And he's like holding on to this little leather book, just like
You look very powerful.
All right.
So,
So like, where do we want to go now? Clearly not the ballroom yet, because we want to do that's like to do
Yeah,
last.
bird in my hand just in case we forget. You just pop open another door.
Yeah, this is a hallway full of doors.
Wick just like opens a door with a mage hand.
He's so quick on
which
his
one?
feet.
The closest one to Wick.
Okay. So you
I
open.
don't
up
know
the-
which one that would be.
You open the next one up the hallway, and it bursts open, and you see that it's just another door to the library.
I found another way into the library.
You're so smart.
Why are
Redundant,
you guys
but elegant.
breaking all of my doors? I told you to leave me alone. I have so much research to do.
Oops. Very, very sorry. Just we're trying to move on. We didn't know how many doors. Are there any more doors to the library? Because if so, we will skip them as we go.
No, you smartass. There's only 2 doors to my library. One in and one out.
Yeah, but I'm not apologizing.
Did we
And
go
Wick,
out the in,
don't
the
you
in, and the in,
apologize
the out?
either.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
being rude.
We went in and out the same door.
Well, you're just a rebel, aren't you?
How are we supposed to know that there was an exit? It is not clearly labeled.
Yeah.
It's not labeled in Spanish, right? No, it's not labeled.
I'll pull the door. It's all right. He's not worth it. Let's just move on.
Wick, never apologize. You did so good. Open the next door.
Well, I mean, someone else can open the door.
I'll do it. Maybe there's a dragon behind it. The door to 20. Well, I guess we're gonna pass a turn before we.
Yeah, there
Go
looks like
forward.
there's a
Said
stairwell
the
that
dragon
goes up.
smells. Said the dragon is smelly. Maybe we can find it through our nose.
Ooh.
Do like a
Can we roll a smell check?
Sure.
I don't know what that would be.
Perception.
Cian's holding the bag up,
Just like, hey, you smell anything?
Cian, you have advantage on this because of your
I
hat,
do.
right?
I rolled a 6.
I do.
Nice. I'll roll. I don't think I'm going to be the one with the super sniffer, but I'll roll.
Oh.
I am not the one with the super sniffer. Single
I don't have
digits.
anything to add, that's right.
Respectable, but single digits.
I got a 15 because the other one was a 7.
Okay.
So we'll
So
take the 15.
as you all are standing there, kind of in the crossroads of this hallway, you're all just sitting there taking the biggest sniffs as you can, and while
Synchronized sniffing is the new Olympic sport.
the two of you aren't smelling
Like
anything,
the Sanderson sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Cian does happen to smell a mixture of lavender, dirt, and dragon poop.
What?
I just got the weirdest assault of smelt in my nose. It did smell dragon poop.
And it was just a very faint one, but it is almost like it's just coming from a breeze from under a door or something.
It was a very faint whiff of dragon poop, like a breeze coming from underneath the door.
He's gonna
Well-
start doing like a small dog would, like a chihuahua that's like trying to get in the bathroom when you're in there. He's gonna start going to every single door, just like underneath every single one of them.
Well, tell you what, then. Cheshire will go ahead and draw Snicker Snack. And push open the next door to 26.
How dare you keep me silenced in that sheath for so long? You said we were killing dragons.
And can you not smell that? I think we're very close.
I don't have a nose. I can't smell anything, and apparently you can't either because I don't see a dragon.
Well, look, we have the professional danger dar on the situation.
And then
Look, and you're going to be so happy when we kill the dragon. It's so sweet. So just a little longer. We're on it. We're working on it. There was this library. You missed nothing.
as you're pushing through open this door and having this conversation with your sword, you walk in, and on one wall of this chamber is lined with wooden cubicles, each containing a small bench and a hook for hanging clothes. Underfoot, a mosaic floor depicts images of demons. And the sword says, "That's your smell. It's a freaking bathroom."
Ugh.
Or changing room, whatever you want to call it.
Did we
My-
ever bother to find out why a dragon came into the castle in the first place?
Nope.
Cool.
No one has been forthcoming on that.
Okay.
Does anyone really want to?
Just put it in chat, but I cannot hear Snicker Snack, the sword name, without hearing Markiplier going, "The Snick Snack is back!"
The Snick Snack. Along the other wall of this room is another door.
I'll go open the door, I guess.
Careful not to step on any demon faces in case they bite.
Or dragon poop.
You can both see that you just watch him just like raise up into the air.
As you open up the door in this small room, you see the steam rising from a murky bathing pool. The tiled floor around the bath is cracked and ruined, as though something huge had stomped across it. Whatever caused the damage also left a gaping hole in the wall, through which you can see open air and twilight sky.
Ian stands there for a minute, then just just closes the door. And then you just he lands back on the ground, and you just hear as he comes up.
Cheshire, I think I found your dragon.
Oh,
There's
do
a
you
big-
hear that? How
There's a
about?
big pool in that other room, and it looks like something big came through and just like it's damage. So
Look at you, oh sword of little faith. Look, apologize to CN. Finding your dragon hole. I'll have to relay it, CN, because you can't hear it.
I have seen no dragon. A hole does not prove there's a dragon. Find me a dragon's head. Let's cut its head off.
It apologizes, CN.
I'm gonna reach out and gently like pat the sword because he doesn't think it actually talks. He's gonna gently pat it and be like,
Stop touching me.
hey,
yeah, that
Like-
one little tiny sticky hand just comes out.
Oh, why is it sticky?
you don't want to know.
No.
It's always like that. You think his hair does that on its own? No, just one time through. That's it. I did this Snicker Snack did help me kill my arch enemy, and I owe it a showdown with a dragon. So I at least need to have a look around.
We can go look in that room. I don't know if it's still in there, but it's definitely like it's been there.
Right. Well, is there any preparations that we need to make? Is everyone feeling ready to address a dragon?
Yeah,
I have-
good.
I have some magic if anyone's not feeling quite themselves.
I'm all good.
All stretched, Wick?
On a scale of 1 to 69, I've got a feeling that I'm healthy at a 69 level. I've never been more
Nice.
pleased that that's Sawyer's max HP.
As my friend Neil likes to say, that's the weed number.
Yes.
Right. Well, there's probably no point in sneaking. Cheshire will rush 10 feet into the room and have a look around.
Okay. As you bust into the room, like ready just for battle, you
Wish I had a prop, but I don't.
there is nothing in there other than steamy bath water. There's a hole on the outside of the room. As you're looking around, there's a hole on the other side of the room. Like, so there's one on your left and there's one on your right as well.
Does the
and
water look clean? Like, is it clean bathing water?
It was bathing water, but it's had some dirt in it from the in and out. This is definitely a traveled path.
Is it clear enough to like see into, or is it real murky?
It's clear enough that you can see into it.
Okay.
And you can see the similar tiled floor at the bottom of it. There's some chunks of wall that have sunk to the bottom, but relatively that's about it.
Sawyer's like standing at the edge of the bath area with her hands on her hips, and she's like, "Yeah, this would have been so good for after we fight the dragon, and we could like recuperate. But there's too much debris in the water now. I just couldn't. How tragic. Should we follow through the holes, or should we go back out and open more doors?"
Either way, I suppose. They're probably all going to lead to one another at some point.
So both holes lead to outside, or just one leads to outside?
From what you can tell, one leads to outside, one leads into the palace.
Okay. I'm gonna
So,
go
like,
look
there's a
in the blood.
room and someone went through it.
Yeah.
Through it, yeah. I'm gonna go look in the hole
thanks,
that
Junebug.
is into the palace.
All right.
It's a guidance for Wick and Cheshire from Junebug, by the way.
Thank you.
As you are looking through this room, you see yet another large hole crashed through the opposite wall. The chamber contains a round marble-topped table ringed with high-backed chairs. Between the table and the curved wall of tall, slender windows stands a motionless, white-haired wizard wielding a staff that has a glittering frost erupting from its tip.
Is it frozen in time, or is it like...
It's frozen.
An actual statue.
Okay.
This is the dragon. It's just really going. Like, we could probably find it just by, like, going through its holes.
It's certainly moving with single-minded purpose, isn't it?
Yeah.
I keep wondering what it is after. What brought it here in the first place? Seems very odd for a dragon to be in a castle.
Yeah, and especially because all the little tea party people outside say that they're never bothered by the dragon.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a clear target.
I read the wrong description to the room.
Hey, look, flip it. Just
Rewind.
reorganize the...
Yeah, we'll rewind.
Everything from that room is over here.
As you're looking through this room, you saw the hole on the opposite side of the room. There's a door that is on like the right hand side before the crashed wall, and everything that was in this room, it appeared to be a bedroom of sorts, has been destroyed and smashed. Just there's nothing but remains in this building or this room.
All right, so there's still a hole on the far side of the wall.
Correct. Yep.
But everything... Sorry, and there's a door on the south side.
Correct.
And then everything that might be cool is trampled.
Not in this room. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So door or hole was the same decision as last time.
I mean, I still stand by if we follow through the halls, we're gonna eventually have to find the thing that made them, you know?
I stand by that mentality, and we're probably not going to be more ready to fight this thing than we are right now. Right.
I pull out my staff of striking that I have now.
Nice.
Yeah, girl.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's just keep going.
Cian's gonna pull out one of the two swords he's been given. This one is the one that was Sir Talavar. That's the right size for him, actually. And he's gonna fly over to Wick and be like, "Get your dagger out, boy. Get your dagger. Yeah, okay. Onward!" And they go running off, and they probably look like the hobbits when they go run and fight Mordor.
There's a moment in one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies where the two royal, like the comedic duo and the Navy's side, like look at each other, shake hands, and scream and charge into battle.
And as you two are running, Sawyer does like a real steady jog to keep up with you guys as you're like full tilt. Yeah, let's go.
He just power walks. That's it.
Off we go through the hole.
Cheshire, were you charging for it as well?
I'm going with them. Yep.
Okay. Were you walking or were you running through?
I'm running to keep up. Yeah. Okay. I made a promise to my sword. We're gonna keep it.
This is where we die, y'all.
Right into the breath weapon. Everybody bunch up.
TPK.
So as you
Where's
come
Eric?
running through the doorway, you as soon as you cross the threshold, almost as if it's too late, you all start hearing some voices that sound very familiar, kind of bickering and picking at each other. Old crotchety voices.
Oh, no.
Well.
Well, this is exactly where we die, y'all.
As you all are as you're picture a cartoon moment where you're just kind of sliding, what do we do type of thing. Go ahead and roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
So flat for Tyler,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All of us are rolling this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be a strong 9 with disadvantage.
Oh my god. I rolled a 20 and a 1.
Oh!
This
I
is so
rolled a
sad.
17.
And once again, my Crash Candy cosplay dice are the ones that rolled the 20. Go get the Opalite Fabled marks, y'all. They're so
Not
good.
bad. Mine was a 13.
With my perception added to my 1, it's a 3.
So I'm taking this as a kind of a group perception.
Oh god, I'm
Um,
sorry, guys.
So
I didn't do any better. You're fine.
you guys are just really distracted by the fact that there's voices coming from within this room as you're just relentlessly running into it. And you hear them turn around and say, "Well, if it isn't the guests from Motherhorn, I'm so glad that you all could make it."
Hey.
Oh, you've seen these three, have you? Oh, yes, they decided to trample across my castle, and, you know, I couldn't shoo them out quick enough, but they fell for it right away.
Quick
Can I
blue
make a
multi-pass.
request? Can I make a request to the Dungeon Master?
Sure.
It's been several sessions since we've seen some of these. We might have people new to the channel who were not around when we met them before. Could you do a quick describe of them for us again?
Yeah, let me find their pictures. So the three people standing in front of you, there is...
Oh, all
God.
three. Great.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try and find pictures too. And if I find them, I'll put them in the Discord. But
So your
enjoy
points-
Rob's narration.
Sawyer
Is
points at
there-
one of them and goes, "I punched your ankle to death. What you doing here?"
Oh, whichever one it says like, "Oh, look, it's you again," like that kind of thing. Cien's gonna basically do like try to make one of them feel bad and be like,
I just like bad with names. Just I don't remember faces and just.
Hush,
You.
child. The main one talking, she seems to kind of be the ringleader. Her name is Endalyn Moongrave. She has a large black dress that balloons out. It has some ruffles at the top. Very like Slenderman-esque.
"Cool."
Black veil kind of covering her face. There is another one that looks like a old crotchety hunchbacked like frog almost, and that's going to be Bavlorna Blightstraw. And the third individual there that I just had a huge brain fart. Sawyer punched in the ankle, has
yeah.
a huge key sticking out of her back, and that is going to be Scabatha Nightshade. All of the party members have experienced each of them individually, and they are known as the Hourglass Coven.
Boo! We hate them.
I didn't necessarily want to fight them all together, though.
Yeah, not a fan of this.
We just discovered the Hourglass Coven is a Magic the Gathering card. How did I not know that?
Is it?
I'm looking for images of
Yeah.
the Hourglass Coven, and they're a Magic the Gathering card.
That's probably a nod.
There's
to that,
actually
then.
a decent amount of Wild Beyond the Witchlight are Magic the Gathering cards I've discovered.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
So as they're sitting there, they're talking and they're almost taunting you as they're having this conversation. They're like, "So you've finally made it to the palace. What are you hoping to do? Free our poor sister?"
Listen, I just yesterday, before we played, Heimdall and God of War, and beat that little crap's ass, which means I'm into this right now. Like I've got his ass back. So Cien's there going,
Oh, what are you when you come here?
Hey, question. Any of you feel free to answer, but did you guys put all of the big holes in the walls? Because we did scratch your names out, so yeah, it's kind of unfortunate for you guys.
And Bavlorna pops up. She's like, "Is that a fat joke? We did not put the holes here."
Yep. I'm just asking how you got in, because you don't have permission to open all the doors, because we crossed your names out.
Oh, don't worry.
I would never body shame. I support all
No,
body
no.
types.
You'll find out soon enough, dearie. It's fine. As Scabatha pops up. You thought you could get away with just punching my ankles and killing me. But don't worry. We'll take care of you. No one fools the Hourglass Coven.
so like, you know that scene from Stitch where he's like cackling at a ball of fire. Cien basically throws down just a quick little firebolt and just like
Yeah.
just like basically just gearing himself up like, here we go.
As you're having this
Crack my
conversation,
knuckles.
go ahead. If you're taking in your surroundings as a character, go ahead and roll me another perception, just straight up.
Straight the perception.
I'm afraid I've got eyes on trying to keep track of the
14.
hags. I'm not looking around at the rest.
I am going to use an instance of lucky on my perception.
Ooh. Don't forget you have
because-
guidance as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guidance ain't gonna help a one.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. You're right about that. You're correct.
I want you guys to also know that since I didn't get to use my DM's accomplice last week because Rob decided to one-shot his arch nemesis, this area got a whole lot harder. So
Oh boy.
spicy.
You know, you can always use your DM's accomplice to not have me one shot.
No, we can't retcon that much.
I got a 14.
A 14? Okay.
18.
18? Okay.
Gonna use a guidance. 8.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of distracted by the fact that you see Scabatha, who kept you tortured, or not tortured, but as a slave in that house for so long, and it inflicted all that emotional damage on you.
Oh, I'm sure Wick is having a huge case of PTSD right now.
No, little baby, no.
Cheshire is, he's just like, how did we end up here? What's going on? Like, why are all three of them here? The two of you see a tall, slender woman back behind them, almost like she's frozen in time. You're behind her. You can't see her face at this point. And beside her, you see... where did it go? I have the book in front of me. Why don't I just look here? You see a human female with long red hair in a battle pose, also frozen in time, wearing a white cloak with a yellow tunic, as if she was defending the other person that was there.
It's her. Sawyer tries to keep composure.
And Cien, as fitting as it should be, and since you rolled the highest, after you see that, your eyes keep moving, and you see the dragon. Sorry, not dragon. The Jabberwock sleeping in the ballroom.
Guys, look just right over there in the corner. See
Yeah,
this-
I know.
you
I
hear
know.
the
It's
rumbling, the
her.
snort?
It's
Now
her.
there's Sawyer, calm yourself for just a second. There's a dragon. There's a dragon. Behind there's a dragon.
Did she say dragon? Where is it? You start
I didn't say-
feeling it
I
rattle.
didn't say dragon. God, how dare you, like, listen in? My God, just here's how pathetic you are that you have to listen to me.
Right, so we're not especially interested in you three, so if you could just leave, that would be great. Thanks.
You see, but you've caused us so much turmoil, and we can't let you free our sister. We're all quite fond of our own zones. And Bavlorna speaks up and she says, "Yes, I thought I was going to have to call Agdon and bring you to me again."
Oh, I sent some giant birds off to eat him. He might be
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, he's probably bird food now, so.
Well, he's quite the slippery fellow.
Listen, I could become a second Agdon at this particular point with a spell that I learned, which means he doesn't stand a chance. Neither do you. But how about we put this fight on pause so that we can go look in other rooms because, like, we're wanting to go a couple more sessions.
Yeah, we're trying to do like completionist style, so if you guys could just wait here for us.
That's
Or at least until after I've killed the dragon. That would be
We haven't
actually pretty nice.
we haven't gotten into melee range with you guys, so if you can just like hold your little animations, we're
See,
just
I-
gonna sneak around you and go into the other space.
Right, where's your cone of vision?
Yeah.
I'm
We
afraid
don't want to
that
aggro you.
We can't let that happen. You see, if we let you go from here, you already know our plan, and we can't have you going and getting additional help.
Correction, we don't know your plan.
For the correction,
Yeah.
you didn't tell us your plan, but we do know it because it's pretty basic and it was easy to figure out.
That's why we're the smart ones.
Endolin says, "That's enough." And she brings up her hands and gives and you start to hear the groaning and the snorting of the Jabberwock in the corner.
Oh.
Right.
We already
Well-
killed a bunch of other people. Let's go.
We're doing
I like
this.
do a cool flip of my little staff. All right, here we go.
We have a nice moment of all of us taking that first step forward in a Marvel versus Capcom.
Yep. Like, Scinn does that little superhero thing, like with the two weapons and just like and starts like going for it.
It's early for our normal break. Is it
It's
worthwhile?
probably worth taking a break.
Ah.
'Cause-
We're in it now!
There we go.
Because it was fine fighting one hag at a time, and we don't even know what two of them can do. Or a dragon.
Bother to fight him.
So, yeah. Guys, we're going to take a quick break.
It'd be great!
If you need to refill your beverages, grab your popcorn, use the
Buy a
restroom,
PC's accomplice,
Place
any
your
of those
bets.
things.
Yeah.
buy your lovely players accomplices.
We're
Yeah.
in danger.
Because I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I don't think
I'm in
maybe we should
danger.
bring anything here. Although,
That's
Vorpal
exactly
Sword,
how
baby.
Wick feels. It's just, I'm in danger.
I mean, you guys fought a kraken. It's fine.
It's
Look,
fucked up in real life.
Vic,
so
if you just
many
want to
times.
run Wittershims, and that'll take care of one of them.
Oh yeah, we'll just start running in a circle.
While dodging a dragon. All right. Anyway,
Great.
guys, we will be right back.
Go drink some water.
Water.
Hydration.
If I can Vorpal something, I will be so happy. I've never wanted a 20 more in my life.
What is the Vorpal?
I can
got a
decapitate
plan.
something. It's an instant kill if it only has one head and it can't live without its head.
Okay.
So it's a game of crit fishing for Cheshire right now.
Welcome back, everyone. We,
hey! Hi!
We got
Hello.
our snicky snacks and our beveraginos and our bathroom trips and our initiatives. And yeah, we're going to get into it. But Rob wanted to say hello to some people.
Yes. By the way, please submit your epitaphs for all of our headstones in the chat. I'd be very interested to
let's
know.
let them write our obituaries. That would
Yeah,
be
there you
funny.
go.
Oh,
Exactly.
that would
Yeah.
be fun.
Oh, you should get some kind of channel points or something for the best obituary.
Totally
I'll tell you
should.
what. The best obituary. So we'll each select our favorite obituaries. If you don't want to write them right now, you can do them in the Discord or something later. Next time we play,
And for our character.
we'll all have selected our favorite obituaries or epitaphs for our characters, and I'll post them on the company socials.
I dig it.
But real quick, thank you to Dabs, to Maddie, and to Junebug, who have all donated by subscribing to us, re-upping their subs for the month. Dabs was a gift to S-Jax, as a matter of fact, who I hope is still with us. Also, thank you to War Eeyore, which is a great, great screen name, to R. Felix, and to Alpha Begona, and to Luke Skywalker, who follows
Oh,
now,
man,
and
we
to
got
He's
Mark
here.
Hamill. We got Mark Hamill in the house. Oh
May
man.
the Schwartz
And
be with you.
City Guard of Hebron. Thank all of you guys for the follows. Thank you for coming in and joining our little streaming family. We love D&D, and we're about to get our asses kicked. Let's go!
Speak for yourself. I'm about to kill 3 whole hags.
We also
Now that
have
I
a
have these
PC's
Pokeballs-
Accomplished donated by one Cheesecake Panda Cause.
Yeah, my finger just slipped. I'm sorry.
Wow, thanks, Cheesecake Panda Claus.
Such a
Mysterious
generous
follower,
person.
Cheesecake Panda Cause.
We
Also-
should get them on the stream
Mysterion.
sometime.
I've heard that they're cool.
I've heard they're cool people, yeah.
For their
Anywho, as you are
Very
standing, ready to go face-to-face combat with these hags and a waking up Jabberwock in the corner, Wick, you are up in person initiative.
Oh no.
All right, so where am I in relation to the Jabberwock? Like, am I
Jabberwock is
super-
in the far corner.
Okay, so I'm not super close.
Yeah, let's see. 5.
And
Remember, each
I'm
square
assuming
is
there's
10
It's
feet on
10
your
feet?
map, rifle.
Okay, so
I'm not like the hags aren't between me and said Jabberwock, right? I'm assuming
so the
they are, actually.
the Jabberwock is 30 to 35 feet away from you.
Okay.
And the hags are about 15 feet or so.
And there's like rubble, debris, right?
Yeah, you guys
Like,
are standing amongst some rubble. Immediately to your left, there is another room that kind of looks like it had a wall burst out with some rubble, and directly across there's another wall that was busted out.
all right, I'm gonna move like this way up and trying to get around towards the back of the Jabberwock, but I'm actually gonna like I want to stealth it. To try and find some rubble like between me, the hag, and the Jabberwock, so I'm hidden. I'm looking for a
So-
hiding place that puts me closer to everything.
So I wouldn't say the rubble is big enough to hide behind. It's more just like small stones from the wall that have kind of like busted through.
Is there any like wall hangings?
Mm,
Like big banners or something? Tapestries?
you know
We'll take
what?
a tapestry. Curtains?
Yeah, like a big curtain.
We'll say on the 2 frontward walls, there's some nice like decorative tapestries. The one on the, so as you're looking at the map, the left side, there's that one, and then there's one directly behind where the Jabberwock is.
Mm-hmm. I will go towards I'm gonna stealth my way towards the one nearest the Jabberwock.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Stealth. That's an instance lucky. That is not a good roll. That is much better. 21.
Okay. You are very easily able to sneak back behind that tapestry.
And Wick is gone.
So that brings us to Scinn.
Okay. Obviously, the three hags are kind of clumped together. How far away is the dragon from them? Jabberwock.
About 20, 30 feet.
Okay, give me just a second to check something. If
I
I
learned a
use
new
more,
thing about my character sheet just now.
Oh.
Better late than never, eh?
if I was more of a martial-based character, now that I have these Pokeballs sitting in front of me, it would 100% be CN being like, "I choose you, Pikachu," and then he drops the ball and runs up and just like stabs somebody. Let me check real quick.
The end uses quick attack.
I mean, I do that with the rats. I like to say, Vex uses Bless. Oh, this has plenty of range. Wait, no, it doesn't. Okay, well, I can center it on the hags. So I'm going to use my use of Ice Storm. So you watch him just he basically flutters to about as far back as he can go. It's got a 300-foot range, but it'll make a 20-foot radius that is 40 feet high. So he's going to center this on hags. So they have to make dexterity saving throws.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and roll
Fuck
those.
them.
We'll start with Bavlorna. Rolled a 19. Indolin
I suspect that's a pass.
rolls a
Yeah.
13.
Ooh.
I don't think that one is, actually.
I think you're better than that.
And Skabatha rolls a 4.
Okay, we better be
two of
best.
them. Yeah, two of them fail. One of them succeeds. The very first one succeeds. So let me roll my damage. Everybody takes some. Just that first one who succeeded only takes half of everything.
Okay.
Let me get my things.
And are any of them resistant to cold damage? Because that will
Cold
matter.
or bludgeon.
Bludgeoning. Oh, I love that sound. Get it.
Okay.
No to those resistances. So
Awesome.
Okay. Let me do my math. I'll tell you the full number first, and then we'll have it. Okay.
okay.
While they're doing math, I got a new hoodie with Roanoa Zoro on it for my
I
birthday.
was wondering if
from-
that was Zoro.
It is. It's got the wanted poster on the back.
Fantastic.
It is by In Yo Face Art. You can find him online on Instagram and stuff. He's the guy that made the Sonic shirt that I wear on the stream sometimes.
Is
Okay.
that
There's-
One Piece?
Yes.
Yes.
I know nothing about it.
That's fine. Look, I don't know a lot about Taylor Swift. We can both have our own thing.
So it's 31 points total.
Ooh.
15 for the one halved. It didn't matter that I heard on if anybody's resistant to certain things, so I just added it all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see.
And they're all dead, right, Rob? They're all dead.
They're pretty close. Give or take a point or two.
Good job, Sam.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he-
That's hefty. Damn.
I need...
So once a
'Cause
use,
that's
which means I'm making good use of
31,
it.
31,
Yeah.
that's 62 plus 15. You did 77 points of damage just now? Hot
That's
damn.
why I love area of effect things.
Yeah. It is the best bang for your buck,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak.
That's why I was like dying on the inside when we fought in Edge of Knowledge the other week because Jane kept screaming like, "Does anybody have area of effect stuff?" And I'm like, "Not this time, I'm a cleric."
Campaign! Where's CN?
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, I scooted back. I did that. Pretty sure anything that would be bonus, I am not able to do at the current moment due to level of spell and all that.
So as
Let me
this
just make
ice
sure.
storm comes crashing down on the hags, it hits the ground and it starts to shatter. So the area all around there is now difficult terrain.
Nice.
As he's backing up, he's gonna pull out. Well, he's still got his little sword in his hand. He never put it away, so never mind. He'll keep the little sword out just in case. So he's got the little sword. Big one has still been like shoved into potassium, you know, but because he's got the flame tongue long sword on him.
Okay. Let's see.
His bonus action is just more taunting of him, just going like, like doing that as he's flying away.
Cheshire, what's your dexterity?
Just my dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Let me answer that for you. I have a +3. It's a 16.
Okay. Mine's a +1, but it took me to the same. So, if you have higher dexterity, do you go first?
On even initiative, normally.
Okay.
Or we can roll off if you want.
No, you're fine. Go for it. I'm being generous.
Okay.
Usually what it
Thank
is
you,
is like,
kind and benevolent DM, for
Yes.
being so generous.
Mhm.
usually what it
We
is you
love
just
that.
look at the modifier. So obviously 3 is higher than 1. So you can do a roll off like Rob was saying, but a lot of times you then just ignore whatever the original roll was for the 2 that have the same thing and see who has the higher dex modifier.
Gotcha. So, Cheshire, what you got?
So the middle of this room is difficult terrain and filled with hags. And the Jabberwock is on the far side of all of that, right?
Correct.
So I made a promise to my sword. Cheshire is heading for the Jabberwock, but he can't make it there in one turn. The way things are.
Let me at
So
him. Let me at him.
Here we go.
Sword.
He is going to run around the edge of the room, kind of skirting around the hags. I have 35 feet of movement. And for my action this turn, I'm going to take the dodge action. So since I'm not close enough to attack anything, if I have to make a dexterity saving throw, I make it with advantage. And if something tries to attack me, they attack with disadvantage. But that's all I'm doing for my turn.
Okay.
Just charging with my sword tucked like a Heisman trophy. Just running at the Jabberwock.
Man, we really got to get you some training. I mean, the Jabberwock, it wasn't that far. You could have easily made it.
Well, there's a lot of there's ice skating, and I'm not wearing. In fact, I don't think they make ice skates for hooves.
Well,
Maybe that's an idea that we can maybe mock it when we get back.
You know what? You're on to something. Let's do that.
All
But
right, after the dragon. Dragon
I
first.
will keep making fun of you because we didn't get to the dragon. Assuming that, well, no, not assuming. We're killing this dragon.
We're killing this dragon. I say to my sword, and I end my turn.
Okay.
No, it's a serious fight because I brought out the lucky charm.
Yes.
My favorite.
Look at her leg.
Hello. If you're new to the channel,
I
guys,
love her so much.
this is Rat Channel.
Vexy, otherwise sometimes known as Becky. Yeah.
Working that jaw.
We'll have that
She likes
in
to
order.
roll
But
dice.
Sawyer, I skipped you. I didn't
What,
see
roll?
the 19.
What?
I know. Go ahead and go. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Double
I
turn,
can't believe
double
this.
turn.
You should let me do extra punches.
If you
Yeah,
make
well,
an
turn.
attack, I'll give you advantage.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Alright.
Based, actually, real quick, if I can ask the players a question. Did we ended up getting a different unicorn horn?
Yes.
I have
Yes.
it.
Who has that right now?
I have it.
Okay.
It's in the bag.
Okay.
For some weird
Just
reason, everything important gets
know.
given to me.
Prepare.
Of the bag.
Well,
Okay.
you have the bag, and you
And-
also.
It's in potassium right now.
Who has the other Cauldron Breaker sword? Warduke's sword. Wick,
I think
right?
Scinn also has
Scinn?
that.
Do you have that
yeah,
too?
The
Is that the
other
flame
flame
tongue?
sword.
Yeah,
Yes.
the flame tunnel
I
longsword.
have
Okay.
Okay.
We
I
want to
just
make this a 4-on-5.
just wanted to check.
Ooh, wait.
But
there's
yes,
there's a redheaded
that is a possibility.
beast.
But for this turn, instead of just playing in my future turns, I'm going to run at. I think I can potentially hit all of the hags with the amount of attacks I can do. So firstly,
Just goes
I-
down the row.
yeah, I'm gonna just go straight up to them. I'm gonna take out my staff of striking, and
Oh Lord,
I'll
she coming.
swing. Yeah, here she comes, baby.
Coming around the mountain. Here
I'm
she
gonna
comes.
Oh Lord, he coming. Oh Lord, he's swinging.
It's just Sawyer with like fist and her giant staff. I'm gonna swing at scary theater lady first. I forgot her name.
Endolin?
Endolin Moonray.
Endolin. Okay, I'm gonna hit her with my staff of striking.
Okay.
So, oh my God, you guys! I just critted that 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is amazing. This is my first time using this staff, and it could do all the damage is so good, you guys. Okay, so that's gonna be instead of 1d6 plus 6, that'll be 2d6. Oh wait, no. 1d8 plus 6. It'll be 2d8 plus 6, and then I'm going to use a charge.
What's the plus 6? Oh, sorry. I thought you said a d6. Keep going.
And then I'm going to use a charge of the staff to add an additional d6.
Okay.
Which would also be doubled for the crit, right? Doubles all dice.
I'll take
Yep.
it. Yeah,
Yep, we're good.
sure.
So 2d8, 2d6, and 6 for your first hit. Go, girl.
Look at Becky. Oh, yes. Okay. 8, 10, 15, 16,
Yeah, you gotta get snacks in.
19 for that first swing.
Okay.
And I think I might actually just focus it all on her because she seems to kind of be the ringleader. So I'm going to hit again with the staff of striking.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And then I'll add another charge to add that d6. So that will be 14 damage. And then I'm going to use my bonus action, a key point, to do a flurry of blows on her.
Jeebus.
So that'll be, does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
Dang it. Okay. Well, we'll do that second punch then. I miss one because, switching from my staff to my fists, so it was a little shaky this time around. But this one should hit. It's a 23.
It definitely
So,
hits.
okay. And then that'll be 6 additional damage. And I'm just gonna stare her down with this giant shit-eating grin on my face.
You have that look Crash had last night pretending to be a centaur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vexy, look, it's your friend in the corner.
Crack the knuckles here. Let's have some
Hi,
fun.
Vexy.
Yeah. Who you got
I
first?
love you.
That's
Oddly
all the
enough-
bad guys' turns.
Yeah, it is. All 4 of them.
Vexy, I love her.
So
You'll
at this
notice your
point,
camera
after
eventually.
the giant ice comet came out of nowhere, crashing on the hags, the Jabberwock is fully awake at this point. Let me pull up his character sheet.
Do you need to do that though?
You know, I might.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You know.
Just
You don't
like,
have to.
give them 10 hit points.
And
So how close?
weirdly enough, it's hungry for hag.
How close
Weird.
are you guys
Yeah.
to the hags?
Oh, I'm right
Right.
up on
Right
them.
up on.
I'm-
Okay.
I'm a little ways back. Like, however far we were originally back, he had
Like-
moved a little further, so he's probably like
In
he
that
can
in that
be.
doorway.
He's probably like 20-ish. Yeah,
Okay.
And
he
I've
can be. Yeah.
moved like down and away. So
And Wick's just
Wick is
gone.
hiding.
Like, he vanished.
Okay.
He's hiding.
He's playing hide and seek.
Um.
No, he's playing hide and stab somebody.
Hide and knife.
well, that old child's chestnut.
There's a fun thing that is just something that happens. To
Oh no.
So I will need the 3 of you that are still in close proximity in the room to go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. As this Jabberwock is getting up and getting ready to move into an attack position, it has this confusing burbling noise coming from it.
Am I one of those 3? I assume.
No, it would be.
Oh, I'm not.
Sawyer, Wick, and Cheshire.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a 4.
You
14.
said saving throw? Charisma?
Yes.
Hi.
Mm.
Hi.
19.
I get. Oh no, I got much better because I have advantage on those satyrs, baby. 23 for me.
23. And Wick, I'm sorry, one more time.
19.
19? Okay. You guys are all good there. So seeing the satyr charging towards him with this sword, and he's kind of familiar with the look of the sword, and he knows of its ability.
You know this move.
So it is going to focus on you and in your defensive little stance there.
Right.
But it also doesn't want to get too close, and with that sword, it's standoffish, but it knows that you're a threat, and it's going to use a fiery gaze.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I already said it, so we're going to do that. As it's doing it, you start to see its eyes light up with fire. And go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Okay. Not great. 14.
Okay. One.
I have rolled better.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so as you see his eyes start to glow this very fiery red, it releases like this fire beam almost directly through you. It emits a 120-foot long, 5-foot wide line of fire from its eyes, to be specific. And you are going to take 7d8 of fire damage.
Oh, boy, this would be a great time to be holding a Frostbrand scimitar, which would give me resistance to fire. But I have to be holding the Vorpal sword right now. 7d8.
That will be 33 damage of fire.
Okay.
Spicy.
It's going to be a short fight. I only have 45 at max, and I was not at max.
So after it does that, it's going to kind of stay in its position where it's at, kind of ready to attack again. That will take us to Bavlorna. After watching you just wail on Indolin, she's cranky and kind of hunched over, and she's going to target Sawyer. And
Bring it on.
what can she do?
You could give me a friendly handshake and concede.
She's
Yes.
she is going to come biting at you.
Oh, no. Don't bite me. You
No bite.
weirdo.
Thank you, J Mount.
Where is that? An 18 plus 9 hits, yeah.
Just barely.
Just barely, okay.
Yeah.
That's 9.
2d6 plus
Does this
6.
count as a missile that I can deflect?
Well,
Catch her teeth in the air and I throw it back at her.
that'll be 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And you are now grappled.
Oh, okay.
As her teeth sink into your arm, she's gonna like try and really clench down her jaw for a second bite attack.
No scared of you.
An 18.
Punch her in the back of the head.
Oh, an 18 actually just hits.
You have you're wearing the bracers of defense, aren't you? Did that help at all?
I don't believe so.
Dang. I'm reaching for straws, you know.
That'll be.
Yeah, no.
Okay. That'll be another 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Indolin is going to laugh as she sees her sister. Or sorry, not Indolin. What is it with me skipping people? Scabatha. Other page. Hag. She is going to shrink herself down into her dollhouse size.
Of course she is.
And she takes off running between your legs. And because of the ice and stuff that's on the ground, she's able to kind of duck, bob, and hide behind all the different pieces. But she makes a direct run towards Scinn.
Oh, yeah, you're running away. You don't want me to kick your ankles again.
Good luck, because I am flying, so I'm not technically on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Does she provoke opportunity attacks as she runs?
And she
Wait,
has
yeah, can I
completely
stomp her?
proved Sawyer's,
Well, you're grappled. Does
field
that
of
come into
range.
play?
I think
Grappled
just
means
you can't move.
Yep.
Okay.
In this edition. When
Sure.
they come to the next edition, it might mean more things, but not right now.
Absolutely. If that's what the
Oh,
rules
that
say.
Strained,
baby.
strained is the one that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Does a
I'm
little
just
more.
gonna like lift up my foot and stomp down on her,
Okay.
and that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Oh my god.
7 damage to her.
With those
Okay.
kinky boots.
Yeah, with the big red boots. Yeah, watch out for your ankles, Grandma.
Okay. As
Also, really quick,
yeah.
Mr. DM, sir, I did actually notice that my bracers of defense didn't add the +2 to my armor class, so my armor class should actually be 19 going forward. But I will take the damage I've already taken.
No. That second hit, take that off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can take the damage off for that.
If you go on your character sheet, Maddie, if it's in your inventory, you still may need to scroll down in your inventory and click attune on D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
that's what I had to
Okay.
do. I hadn't attuned, so it didn't update.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, you
But
can,
yay!
you can definitely
Yeah,
Armor class tank.
we're good.
Because that's
Makes me feel a little healthier.
what's that like?
I'm
I'm trying to take everything.
as she gets kind of through there. Let's see. For being a hag, she doesn't have a whole lot of cool spells she can cast.
Yeah, she was just good at making children build toys for her.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
the old
she was
one.
the
Green
shittiest
hags.
of the ones.
Lamest
hag.
hag.
Lame.
Let's see.
Or sea hags? I forget which one she
So
was.
yeah, you're still out of
She
range.
has
So
taken her spot. She knows where to be.
There we are.
Scinn is still out of range. So that will take us to Endolin, who is going to laugh at the fact that Bavlorna is latched onto your arm like a rabid dog. And she is going to...
Have a heart attack. Keel over. Die.
Yeah.
She's,
She laughed so hard she burst a blood vein.
she's going to take her movement and she's going to step back and let her sister Bavlorna continue. She's not going to take the full movement
you
back, but
scared?
she's taken some few steps back.
How many feet away is she now? Like at least 5 feet back?
She's about 20 feet or so.
Opportunity of attack, baby.
Oh. Do you get to do more than one? Do you have more than one reaction?
Oh, no, I don't. Dang it! I would have rather hit her again. That's fine.
Mm. If only we'd known she was going to move too.
I still go like this to her though. I go,
As you got a rabid hag on your arm.
yeah. You scared? You looking away?
And
Yeah,
you feel
you
the
scared.
teeth just kind of clench down even more. That brings
This
us
is
back
fine.
to Wick.
Wick.
A little baby Wick. So the Jabberwocky is up and moving.
It's in the
and-
same spot that it was in, but it is up and it's focused on Cheshire right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Mind Sliver,
Okay.
which the Jabberwock needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
And if I succeed, or it takes 2d6 of psychic damage.
That is a 22.
Poop.
I rolled in that 20 and it has plus.
Well, never mind about that.
Does it take anything on a failed save?
Or
Half
No,
damage, or is it save for none?
I think it's
Is it a cantrip?
yeah, it's cantrip. It's save for none.
Save for none.
So Wick pops out of his little hiding spot. It's just like
No.
never mind. And then runs to find another hiding spot.
so that would be an opportunity attack on the Jabberwock, correct?
Is Wick within 5 feet of it? Like, is he within
No.
melee range of it? Because that's what provokes opportunity, is moving out or through melee.
I would say between 5 and 10 feet. It's within 1 square.
Oh.
You can disengage as a bonus action as a rogue.
That's true.
That's true. I will. Well, ultimately, I'm still looking for a hiding spot.
And you would have to choose between bonus action hide and bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If it helps persuade you, there's not a whole lot you can hide behind in this room.
Okay.
Arbinger Viking just resubscribed. I don't know if he's here, but if you're here, hey Will, we bought the rotten fish.
I think you
You
have
got that to look
forward
I think
to.
You've got to be somewhere, so like to actually say like share it. So like
it's
Becky,
Yeah, he here.
say hi.
on the way, buddy.
Say hi to
Good
Will.
luck.
Yes.
The money is
I'm not
spent.
eating Sustroman. Yeah, you don't have to eat no nasty Sustroman.
Hey, Will. There's a guy who touched the stinky fish and he got a rash. So best of luck, my friend.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hide. But I will run closer and kind of just crouch. I will get low.
Closer to him?
No, not
Okay.
necessarily like closer to him. Not in
No.
like.
Well, you said
No.
closer, and I was like, which direction are you running?
Wick is going to take a moment to stay in the open to like maybe draw attention to him and then attempt to hide again.
Okay.
But right now, this is strategic, staying in plain sight. He's going to attempt to hide in plain sight.
Okay.
He's probably doing such a good job too. I'm so proud of him.
He is going to use one of his legendary actions to make a tail attack on you.
Awesome. This is gonna hurt.
A 12?
You hit does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this tail comes smacking down, and it just lands right beside you. But
Wick
you,
is just like crouched down and like staying as still as possible. Being very small. It's going to be the smallest thing in the room.
Scinn, you are up.
Okay, this is a decent enough range, I believe. It has, oh god, yeah, it's got 100 feet from me. On to Indolin as she has stepped back. Basically, Cien's gonna fly up a little higher with his movement, so he's gonna make it to the door, to the wall, and go, like, up. So that he's, like, kind of, like, probably about, like, 15, 20 feet in the air, just so that he's up higher. And he is going to fling a lightning bolt at her.
Okay. At
So
Indolin,
you
right?
will, yes, at Indolin. So you will need to make a dexterity saving throw, and if you fail, you'll take some damage, and if you succeed, if you fail, you'll take all the damage, and if you succeed, you'll take some.
9?
No.
Wait, hold on. Saving throws. You said dexterity, correct?
It's dexterity
Okay, so yeah,
saving.
still a 9.
Aha! She takes all 8d6.
Wow.
Woohoo!
I want them all to be. This tells you I have too many dice. I want them all to be my stone dice. So I'm picking out all of my stone dice to roll my damage with. Need just a second to get all of my stone dice.
Oh my goodness, all your stone dice.
My stone. It's so
You're
many
so
stones.
Pretty. So pretty.
I'm just gonna stone this hack to death. Okay. I'm still missing one. What the? Okay,
Here,
You
you
have
can
more stone dice?
borrow mine.
got it. Okay. We math now.
Normally, after Ty rolls, I hear a or a so
I gotta
I'm-
do my math first.
it's true.
I did get 2 6s. I can already see that.
I was about to say, not receiving the instant gratification of big spell damage is different.
Math is
Didn't
math.
let you best. We didn't let you best, did we? Yeah.
But playing with Ty as a spellcaster in the party probably means you're gonna win. Maybe not survive, but you're probably gonna win.
There's a difference.
All thanks to Becky.
It's all thanks to baby. Oh, I hit the. Let me restart that. I hit somehow times 10. I don't think we have 60 points of damage in 2 dice.
That'd be some big dice.
Mm-hmm.
True. Sawyer, you're on deck, by the way.
Cool. Thank you.
And you're attached to Bavalorna or Scabatha
Bavlorna.
is the bitey one.
Avalorna's biting me. Scabatha ran because she's a coward.
Okay.
I thought Bavalorna was the one that can shrink.
No, Scabatha can shrink.
Bavlorna's like the.
Avalorna's
Avalorna's
the
the one that-
froggy lady
Mhm.
Yeah.
who's scared of running in circles.
Yes.
Is
okay,
that right?
is going to be
I feel like we're getting into
35
this
points of lightning damage to her.
How many?
35. Is
35.
And as he's like up in the air, you just hear like a high pitched like screech of just like the suck it, like
You hear her kind of let out a ugh, and she kind of like, you see her definitely wince to that.
No, he doesn't yell suck it. Instead, he just like from on the wall, like still flying, but he just kind of like presses himself against the wall, like arms like this, feet up, just
I am the knight.
In this very well lit room.
yes.
Awesome.
Sawyer, you're up. Cheshire, you're
All
on
right.
deck.
Here's what we're gonna do. The first thing I would like to do is break out of this grapple.
Okay.
So
You're for my first movement.
yes,
For my first move,
number 1 on my list.
an escape DC.
Oh yeah. Would
The
you
escape
rather
DC
me...
is if she tries to get out with her action, then that comes into
Okay.
play.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, I would like to roll acrobatics, but if you would prefer I roll athletics, I can do that too.
Okay. I'd say athletics since she's attached to you.
Cool. It'll be an 18.
Okay. You are able to break the grapple and like a rabid dog, she's just kind of hunched out, like, foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, this is weird. It's so weird. Why you do that? It doesn't make you look like a cool lady. It just makes you look weird.
You see a little bit of blood like running down her mouth, and you look down, and you have very clear bite marks and like some blood coming out of your arm.
It's okay. It looks really
But they
cool.
look
It's gonna
like-
scar really neat.
They look like human teeth bite marks.
Someone who think it's a cool scar out there. I'll just swing at her with the staff of striking.
Okay.
We teach you a lesson for biting people. Does a dirty 20 hit?
It hits.
Wonderful. When I hit with the staff using a melee attack, I can expend up to 3 of its charges. So I'm going to use 3 charges along with my regular damage for this.
Okay.
Nice. How many charges that staff got?
10.
Nice.
Wow.
There's 1.
So we got. We can do this more. I think that's only 4 we've used.
5 total.
Found the
5?
greatest
Okay.
item
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I really want to give someone in a game, which is a sword of duck summoning. It has 3 charges a day, and with 1 charge, you can summon 1 duck, and it gets back 3 charges overnight, which means you can summon 3 ducks a day.
Okay,
Somebody's
that's
going to
gonna
be eating really good.
30 damage.
It looks
in
like a
total.
giant duckbill, like the art of it is a
Nice.
giant duckbill.
And then, let me mark off those charges. I'm gonna swing again with the staff. I'm not gonna do any charges this time.
Okay.
So that'll be 21 to hit.
Hits.
So that one will be 10 damage. And then I'll do a flurry of blows. I'll use a key point. So the first one, I'm not sure if that's gonna hit. Does a 15 hit?
Just hits.
Oh, thank
Nice.
goodness. Okay. So that'll be 8 damage, and the second one, a 19 to hit. That's gonna be 7 damage.
All right.
And then, I'll just, you know what? I'm gonna stick with this one. I'll just stare her down. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Cheshire.
Close the gap to the Jabberwock, and coughing some blood, we will take a couple swings at this thing.
All right.
Swing number 1, I'm going to go ahead and mark my inspiration off, because we're using it this turn. I'm not great. Oh, fuck. So close. It was a 19, not a 20.
Oh.
But it's a 19 plus 3, so a 22 to hit the
That
Jabberwock.
hits.
You need that feat that you can crit on a 19.
Yeah, or... Yeah. So, good news is... It's I'm gonna go ahead and use a defensive flourish on this, a little extra damage, and get to up my AC. Unfortunately, I'm not proficient in greatsword. Oh wait, I am proficient in greatswords because it's a sentient weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, good. Because otherwise my to hit is really lousy with a sword that I really want to be using right now. All right. That is going to be, well, I maxed out the D8, so my armor class is going up to a 24 for the next round.
Wow, okay.
Ooh.
So that is 15 plus 3, 18 points of slashing damage from Snicker Snack to the Jabberwock.
18, you say?
Yes. Now, just because this is a dragon slaying sword, does it do anything to the Jabberwock that I don't know about?
Um,
Does it have like an extra little die for like dragon damage?
I don't believe so. But
It doesn't have to. I'm just asking. Sometimes, magic weapons in these games do shit. All right, but we're going to try and hit it again. Good roll, but not what I wanted. I really want to crit this thing, and I don't have a lot of hit points left to do it with. That is going to be a 16 plus things. So 16 plus 7, 23 to hit. That should hit.
yep.
And that is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 points of slashing damage. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself so I can have a few hit points. And I'm going to upcast the shit out of it because I need help.
All right.
And I'll be... that won't affect anything. So Cheshire just leaps into the air towards this thing and says to his sword, "You wanted this. Here we go."
As you leave, he's like, yeah! Just like as chaotic crack squirrel energy as you can think. Like it's just going like hard. The
Chaotic crack squirrel.
The Jabberwock is going to use a legendary action of Rend as you make your connections with him.
Oh boy.
But I'm assuming that a 19 doesn't hit because your armor class went up.
Yes, and only because my armor class went up. Justified.
What's really stupid is it's plus 10 to hit. Like, stupid.
I feel that, man. I feel that.
So,
All right, 2 legendary actions down. Whew.
Yep, that was it for this turn. I will need the same 3 of you to go ahead and roll me a charisma saving throw since you're still within
That's every
range.
turn?
Yep.
Charisma again?
Yep.
Okay.
Just check. This, you would consider this a magical effect? Or no?
No, it's just like
Okay.
a burbling to itself is what it says.
Okay. Then I don't have advantage as a satyr, so it's only a 13.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got a 3.
All right. So Sawyer, you are safe.
Yay!
The other 2 of you, remind me to have you roll a d4 at the start of your next turn. I'm going to leave it as a mystery to
Oh,
keep it spicy.
how terrifying.
Quick, kill it now.
Oh, a fire!
I was thinking about that.
As you are attacking it, Cheshire, it is focused on you, but it now sees the Kenku hiding over there. But you are still its its main threat with that sword and being right on top of it. So it is
Okay.
going to make 2 rend attacks at you.
Yay!
Dirty 20.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. 26.
Hits.
Okay. Oh, it's not that bad. It's only 3 dice.
What?
Only 3.
Only 3.
Only
They're D100s.
Only 3. 2. Dice are so hard to find. Yeah, okay.
Becky, are you mad I brought you out to roll dice and you haven't
23
rolled any
points of slashing
dice?
damage.
23?
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to roll one for everybody?
I had, after healing myself, I had 23 points left.
So,
So I am
did that.
down.
as it makes this rend attack, you see Cheshire fall to the ground. And
I'm not smiling at Cheshire falling. I'm just distracted by the rat, for the record.
And as he falls, Snickersnack falls out of his hand and is laying on the floor.
No!
And since he can only make a multi-attack with Rend, that will be his turn. So now we will go to Bavlorna. After she bit on to Sawyer, and you broke away. She's going.
If you bite me again, I'm just gonna hit you more.
She's like, "Oh no, dearie, I learned my lesson last time."
Yeah, that's
and
right.
she's going to cast a Withering Ray attack on you.
Oh. As she's like doing all of the different elements to cast with, Sawyer just goes, "I'll start running in circles."
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. So she casts this one Withering Ray at you, and it doesn't even come close and hits the wall behind you. She's like, "Oh, my aim's way off," and she's going to cast a second one at you.
Yeah, we're running in circles soon.
I'm gonna
Don't
make
you
you look
worry,
at
old
me.
lady.
Gonna make you look like me. That is a 22.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4? Question mark? Yeah. Dip-a-dip-a-dip-a-boo. 21 points of necrotic damage.
This is fine.
Scabatha is going to now pop herself back up to full size and make the few remaining steps towards Scinn and kind of grab you by the ankle.
15 I'm 15 feet in the air.
Okay.
That's why he
Fine.
did the I am the knight.
Fine.
Did you swallow wrong? Oh no.
I'm done.
Okay. She is going to cast Polymorph on you.
All right. I believe I need to make a. Isn't it if you're casting it on a person? Isn't it they have to make some type of?
It's a spell. It's
wisdom
a
saving throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Does your hat give you any advantage on stuff?
Oh, I don't actually remember for wisdom if it does or not.
I will find the sheet because I had to save it to continue to look back at it.
I know it gave you like resistance to all kinds of damage and stuff. I don't remember about saving
Yeah.
throws though.
Have advantage on saving throws against magical effects.
Okay, I would say you.
That
have
would be
advantage. Yep.
All right, Becky, you want to bless some dice? This is what you were made to do. Yeah, which one? Which one? Which one you feeling?
That one, okay. How are you so good at this? Okay, that was a 16 out of Exy plus.
Yep, you're good.
Oh.
Yep.
Plus
You're good.
nothing. I have nothing in wisdom. And out of curiosity, the other one for me was also a 16.
So she tries to cast this polymorph spell on you, but it doesn't seem to take any kind of effect. And you can tell she gets frustrated, and the key stops turning. So that will take us back to
So high up in the air, and just as a taunting back at her, like from on the wall, because he's still like on the wall, but like he's flying, so like it's basically just an effect, like he's on the wall. So like he kind of turns to one side and just starts going like like stanky leg at her.
Endolin is going to see this as an opportunity, as you all are
Getting our asses kicked.
getting your asses kicked, and she is going to go to the door behind her and try to make an exit.
Coward.
Running away is just not cool.
Yeah.
And she gets through the one door and closes it behind her. So now
Bitch.
we are back at Senor Wick.
Senor me.
And I need you to roll me a d4.
Ah, crap.
Oh, he remembered.
It may.
Where'd it go?
Wait a minute.
Becky, use bless.
There it is.
I mean,
she's
I have to
trying.
roll a d4. I'm
That's
dying.
a 3.
I might.
A 3? Okay.
That is a 3.
You do nothing this turn except use all of your movement in a random direction.
And I try to randomly make my movement run towards the door that was just randomly shut.
How
That
would
Wick doesn't know
Doesn't
why it
sound
was
very
shut.
random.
yeah. How would we determine
What you do
a
is you
random direction?
typically roll a d8,
Okay.
and 1 is north, 2 is northeast, 3 is east. You know what I mean? You go around the points of the compass.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
I'm getting my D8 out. It's like really. It's a super tiny D8.
Oh, little tiny dice. I love
I have a
those.
little mini dice.
Ah.
I have a set of those. They're
One.
like the halfling.
I have a
So
little
you
tiny
run
purple one.
directly towards Bevlorna.
Get this D20.
A tiny. Oh, one of them is
Awesome.
blue.
Actually, we'll use the baby D20 next
Oh,
round.
I love the tiny pink set that you have. That's
Tiny.
This
Oh,
is
they're
the
all
perfect
flying
size.
around.
This is not for you to eat. I
Um,
know it's the perfect size.
I'ma eat
for
it.
you.
They're tiny.
So let's go to CN now.
Okay,
As your-
well,
The knight.
I am the knight.
I don't know if I have anything that can help Cheshire without getting to him, and I don't think I can get to him in a round is the problem.
What's your movement speed? Because you're flying.
30 feet. 30 feet.
Yeah, just for the
Yeah.
record, I'm out of healing potions, so I have no help.
I have
You
a
could-
collection of healing potions, but
You would be just shy of him. Like within
Do your
5
thing.
feet, probably.
Okay, how about this then instead? Because Lorna. Or wait, I have a Scabatha in front of
Scabatha,
me.
yep.
So, he's gonna flutter, about halfway there. So like he's still up on the wall, but he moves like 15 feet over towards Cheshire because he's not gonna make it in one full round anyway. Because if I dash to get there, I can't do anything to actually do anything.
Sure.
So instead, he's going to try to make it to where he can get to Cheshire next round and then have some movement to get back away a little bit. So for this round, though, he is going to scoot that little bit away, and he's going to cast a lightning bolt onto Scabatha. And as he's casting it onto her, he's basically just going to be like taunting her the whole time, pretending there's a key in his back, and he's just like,
I'm angry. My key stopped working. It doesn't move. I'm so angry. Like,
From across the way, you just hear Sawyer go,
that makes it better.
All while Chester's just on the floor.
Cheshire just rested.
Yeah. Let me get out my 8s again. She needs a 14 saving throw.
Okay.
Use one of the dice Maddie gave me.
Oh, yay.
You
That is
haven't
a
gotten
nat
the bless?
20.
Okay, she passes then, but she's gonna take half of whatever I roll. She's taking something.
Yeah, she is.
I was just hand-delivered banana bread.
Aw.
No,
Oh
I
my
love
god,
banana
that's
bread.
Banana
the
bread is
best
the best.
surprise delivery ever.
Truth.
My partner made banana bread.
Oh,
That's amazing.
high.
It's like fresh and warm and amazing.
Yeah, it's like super.
Oh,
It just came out the oven.
I'm so
I'm gonna take
jealous.
a picture of this roll when I'm done because it's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Like if I roll damage and go, you know. That's somehow 35 again. I don't know why I thought that it was different than last
You
time,
said
like better
35?
than last time. 35 half for
35.
her, so that would be like 17, roughly. Usually you round down, but I got excited because I rolled 2 6s, 2 5s, 3 4s, and a 1.
Okay. Cheshire. Oh, no. Nope. Sawyer. See, I remember that time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep smacking this hag.
Bavlorna.
Listen, clearly we have not learned to be nice and just run away like your sister did.
Do I get my beauty looks from being smart? No.
You don't get them at all. You need some rest. The first thing I would like to do is use my speed to run in a little circle next to her. I told you we're running in circles, old lady.
I forget what her
so-
what that makes her do.
I don't know what that does. Like,
She's
does it
allergic to
stun
it.
her or
I didn't
But, you know, just-
used or something like that.
just,
like
just
it
to add a
kinda-
little extra?
Yeah.
She's overcome by a fit of sneezing and can't cast spells until the end of her next turn.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna keep running every turn. I'll stay right next to her, running little circles.
She can't cast spells. She can do melee attacks.
That's
Mhm.
fine.
In
She
addition
can
to-
bite
in
me if she
addition-
wants.
Any creature Bavlorna has swallowed is immediately expelled and falls prone.
Has
Wait,
she
what?
eaten anyone?
Well,
Does
Does
as you,
anybody
bars,
pop
but-
out?
as you
Have
start
someone
running in
fall out.
circles, you start to see like bodies of like small
Oh,
versions of
Oh, no.
herself kind of like
Oh,
come out.
oh. So, I'm now going to hit her.
Okay.
With my staff of striking. It's my new favorite item. 19 to hit,
Hits.
and we will
Goodness
use
gracious.
1 charge. Ooh, okay. 16 damage. And I'll mark off one of those charges. And I will hit her again, without any additional charges. 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that roll wasn't as good. That's 9 damage, and then so she can't cast any spells until the start of her next turn, right?
Yep.
So
So
I'm going.
this turn won't have any spells, but the next turn
Right.
would.
Okay. I'm going to use a key point to do a stunning strike.
Okay.
So she has to do a con save.
Oh.
Pretty please.
Well, I rolled a 12, and she has +7 to con
Oh,
saving throws.
dang it.
So it's a
Okay.
19.
She passes. She's not stunned.
Um,
But I give her a shove.
how much damage did you do?
There's no damage with the stunning strike.
On the
Is there not?
on the actual strike, not the stunning one.
Oh, what did I say for that one?
it-
6 or 7?
I thought you said 9, and then it was plus something.
I'm so bad at remembering that stuff. If it was 9 plus something, it would be +6.
Okay. So as you're putting down the stunning strike afterwards, what does it look like when you finish her off?
Oh, yeah.
it.
So I do one more loop and I swing my staff around and I say, "This is what you get when you're rude and you bite people and you follow your sisters around when they're doing stupid, mean stuff." And I'm just gonna like baseball bat the staff and
Yeah.
hit her head off. Like a T-ball.
Wow. As you connect, her head does not come off, but you send her flying, like back into the
Yeah.
room behind her.
I like have my staff. I do the like this thing like a baseball player and watching it go. Guys, we got hagged down, and that's my turn.
All right. Cheshire.
Do I need to roll a d4 if I'm dying?
No.
Okay. That's a failure.
Okay. I have adopted, so you guys know, if you play with me in my next game, I will be rolling death saves.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh,
remember
you're
you
welcome
mentioning
to
that.
you're welcome to
No, no.
start that now.
Oh, no.
I like that.
I like it too, but this is the way we've done it this entire time, so it'll be the next game eventually down the road. Okay, so that brings
Are you
us.
sure you want me in your next game? You've already been told you're getting CN 2.0.
You don't even get a choice at this point. So.
It's a tiny little blue space fairy, like actually blue, and just like,
No, my name's not Cian. Not at
Who's
all. Yeah.
Okay, so the Jabberwock seeing you down on the ground, or seeing Cheshire down the ground, and the sword off to its side, it doesn't deem you a threat. But Cian has flown directly at it. So, it is going to. Where did it- you will need to go ahead and make me a charisma saving throw.
Come on, Becky.
actually-
You're so with magic.
What's your movement speed? Wick?
30?
30.
Okay, you're safe.
Sweet.
Sawyer
Come on,
and
Becky.
CN need to make charisma saving
Gonna
throws.
drop it? Can you actually stop eating it and drop it? Add a girl. Bexy? Okay, I got a natural 20 from Bexy.
Yes, Becky. Let's go. Ooh,
Nice.
it's the liquid
Becky-
core one.
Becky has not blessed the dice in many a week, which means she is going
Sawyer, what
crazy
did you get on your
tonight.
charisma?
Oh, another one?
Yep.
I got an 18.
Okay, you both are safe.
I'm
this
getting
time.
very lucky because my charisma saving throw is just +1. So luck's gonna run out soon.
As you are sitting, like you finish your turns, you see this Jabberwock kind of shake a little bit, almost like he's invigorated himself and has become a little bit stronger. Also known as he may have gained some health. Okay, so he is going to make a. He's going to make a rend attack on CN as you have. So he's going to move forward. He's almost standing over Cheshire's body at this point, and he's going to make these two rend attacks at you.
You guys watch this tiny little floating fairy just kind of like.
14? 14?
What? That might not actually. Oh.
All right. So he misses with the first one. He's coming in for the second one. 27.
Yeah, that maybe just a little bit.
Maybe
Just
a-
barely.
it just barely sneaks in there.
Just a tiny tick, you know. It's but a flesh wound.
'Tis but a flesh wound. I should have just kept these to the side. $23 points of slashing damage. And
Ew.
it's gonna let out this like gut wrenching, just kind of like scream, like it's proud of itself almost. And that will be its turn. Bavlorna is laying on the ground in the room back behind her. So that brings us to Skabatha, who is now behind you and is going to... Seeing as how her spell missed on you and you were flying up above, she's actually going to go towards Sawyer. And she says,
That's fine.
Oh, dearie, you thought you finished me off, but you didn't finish your dinner, obviously, you know.
Yeah, well, I just finished off your sister, so I'm coming for you next.
Well, you know what? That's just not very nice. I offered you
I'm
so
not
much
nice.
hospitality.
I'm not nice, ma'am. I don't know where you got that from.
She's gonna
I'm very
make,
sorry.
She's just a teenage dirtbag.
I'm just a teenage.
she's gonna make two
baby.
claw attacks on you. The first one being a 19 plus 7. Yes.
Ah. Yes.
Oh God. That can't be right.
It's probably not. You should just make her miss.
It's 6d6 plus 4.
Whoa. That's okay. That's okay.
Alright, I got hit by 7d8 earlier. You
Yeah,
got
that's
this.
fine. We're in the end game now. Also, Dab's banana bread with chalky chips and craisins sounds incredible.
That'll be 19 points of slashing, 4 points of poison damage.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
And then Endolin has made her way out of the building. You guys hear you hear a like she's trying to open a door. So that'll bring us back around to Wick.
Love
Who
it.
is currently hauling butt towards a direction.
As you were running, you saw Bavlorna's body go soaring over you into the next room.
I think your running around randomly is only lasts a round, right? Because you have to make a new save every turn.
Yeah. So I'm no longer running around. Cool. So if I understand this, I am between the Jabberwock that's kind of over this direction.
No, so you got...
and then there's...
You have Sawyer here. You're like right here. Bavlorna is up here in the next room. And then the Jabberwock is down here.
Am I within 30 feet of the Jabberwock?
Maybe. Not quite. You're about 40.
Okay. I'm going to move up just to that 30 foot mark.
Okay.
So like 10 feet. I'm going to move 10 feet. And I'm going to upcast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm casting it at level 2. Whee! It sends a stream of acid in a 30-foot line at 5 feet wide in the direction towards the Jabberwock.
Okay.
The Jabberwocky gets to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. So it should also be done. You're standing right next to Tasha's cauldron as well.
Am I really?
Yeah. So Tasha is probably standing there right beside you, and Mercian is also kind of right there as well. I did roll a natural 20 on that save though. These nice blue dice have been very hot tonight.
Is yours like mine, Misfit, though, that I did last time, where it's a half damage on a success, or?
I'm not entirely sure. This is where I was wondering about the other half of the if it didn't go through, because it says, you must succeed on a dex saving throw or be covered in acid for the duration of, or until the creature uses an action to scrape or wash the acid off.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound like.
Yeah,
Does
so I
have-
don't. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now there's just a giant puddle of acid on the floor.
That Cheshire's body is just like it's dripping.
I tried to
around
aim
his
it away
body.
from Cheshire's body.
Well, the Jabberwock
like-
is like over Cheshire, so.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Cheshire.
All right, I don't need
He
death
has a,
saves.
he has a Jabberwock umbrella. If you will.
Yeah, it's technically full cover.
Really, the envy of all the land.
So Scinn, that brings us to you.
Okay.
We have Scabatha and a Jabberwock.
Yeah, and I'm in front of the Jabberwock. So I wanted to try to get to Cheshire and heal. That last one hit took half of what I have of my hit points, so that's fun.
Oh yeah. I've been there.
Yeah. But still, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fly underneath the Jabberwock, and because he's in front of me, I've not technically moved out of his battle range because I'm just going under him. I'm gonna throw my tiny little fairy body onto Cheshire, and you watch Scinn. Nobody can see this, but if you could, you watch him he pulls the cork off a thing, and he's like, all right. And then he goes and puts the rest of it into Cheshire's mouth.
You can both take effect from that healing potion. I'll give it to you.
Ooh, I think
Yeah, Cian's really
I'll,
tiny, so he only needs a little
I only need a shot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
How much is the healing 2d4? Was it one of those?
That's what we have the most of. We only ever got one or two of the fancy ones, and I think we used them because I don't have any marked left. So.
Okay. Well, I got 7 out of that. I thank you.
Mm-hmm.
For the heroic.
1 is enough to keep me alive.
Yeah, so you wake up to Scinn laying on top of
Tasted
you.
awful. Why did no one tell me they taste so bad?
Have you not drank one before, bud?
I kind of like it.
Oh, I have healing
was-
spell. Was I? Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Now, if he
Swings again, and you feel Scinn kind of like a dog, trying to nudge underneath your body now.
Yes, now Scinn has a Cheshire umbrella who has a Jabberwock umbrella.
Yeah.
So what is Cheshire's opinion of coming to and seeing his new surroundings?
Well, his new surroundings are being crawled under by his buddy, and there's a Jabberwock who is not quite dissolving in acid, and one missing hag.
Mhm.
Missing hat and a dead hag.
why have
Die.
I missed a lot.
Don't. Thinking of a really cool bonus action spell that I don't have.
Sawyer, you're up.
Ladies and gentlemen of the party, I have a proposal because we have a PC's accomplice.
Ah,
and
yes.
I was inspired by Dabs's comment of can we
Yep.
use it to save Cheshire? I feel like we could potentially use it to nerf the Jabberwock a little bit, either like maybe like pause one of his effect things or like get rid of some of his hit points to make it a little bit easier. I would like to open the floor for a short discussion of this. Because I'm down to 12 hit points, by the way. So we have a lot of people without hit points now.
I was trying not to suggest using the PC's accomplice to save myself because it just seemed selfish.
My
But
thought
maybe
was that I would save it if I couldn't get to you this round, and Sawyer also went down. But
I think getting rid of these saving throws we have to make at the start of every turn that take our control away
Yeah.
isn't a bad thing.
So I'll if you want to take health from the Jabberwock, I will get rid of a third of its remaining health.
That's bad that you can do that. That makes me feel like it's got a lot of remaining health.
probably does. We barely hit it.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't
Yeah.
think we've hit it at all, actually.
No,
I
Actually hit
did,
it
but it's
once
probably
or
been
twice.
undone.
You've-
What if we blind it and it has to use disadvantage on everything?
I can do that. I do have blinding
Underneath the
spells.
Jabberwock, you just see a bunch of birds come flying out. And peck
Yeah,
eyes
and peck
out.
the eyes out. I'm just we got to figure out what the best use of our PC's accomplice is, and I feel like now is
So
the time.
I think there's 4 options we have here. Because there's 4 of us, I'll let everybody weigh in. We can either take some HP, we can take away the saving throws, we can make it blind, like Sawyer said, or we can say like 1 less damage die or a certain number damage die off of a hit, like
Or
or whatever our DM would like.
I will throw in whatever half of your total hit points are, you can have that back. On top of what you currently already have.
I don't hate that.
I don't
So
think that helps.
if you have 60 health points, you can have 30 plus whatever you have added.
Yeah, but that's like
Okay.
one hit.
I have 12.
It is.
So
A hit can mean a lot in a fight like this when we're getting to be 4-on-2, though. But as my brother likes to say, there is no hit point matters except the last one.
Sounds
It-
like a very Steven thing.
Right?
I
I
feel
don't hate
like-
any of these suggestions.
I feel like nerfing the Jabberwock in some way is our best course
I'm in
because
agreement with you on that one.
we've got some hit points, we've got some healing potions,
All right.
we've got our
so
healing person back
if you
up.
want to nerf it, I will say you can get rid of either its confusing burble, you can get rid of its regeneration, or you can blind it or remove a third of its hit points.
What do we think?
After having run a monster that regenerated, that's kind of what
I was gonna go for
But
the
it didn't.
regeneration.
It didn't regenerate at first. It didn't regenerate after I hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if we get it down to like, let's say we get it down to half HP, and then all of a sudden it goes,
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm full again.
That
That
sounds
would
fair.
piss me off.
So now what this will be up to Rob to narratively justify it not regenerating anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
My tummy ache.
after
It has indigestion.
right?
Yeah.
IBS.
Yeah, so he lets out this just like this scream, almost like a Jabberwock has a tummy ache, and you see him like he doesn't seem like as cocky standing anymore, but he is still very firm and present where he's at.
He swallowed some of the acid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got it
All
up his
right.
nose.
his mouth was open and it was weird.
My mouth was open and everything.
So
So
Sawyer,
now
you are up.
that is situated, so glad we all had the talk.
Good talk.
I would like to smack the Jabberwock several times with my
Let's do it.
staff.
Let's fucking
So
go.
I'm not very far away, but I'm gonna like Naruto run up to it,
Perfect.
and I'll pull it out and bam. So
Oh man,
oh,
that's
I
making
didn't
me think.
notice this before. I have normally I add 6 when I roll to hit.
Okay.
With the staff of striking, I add +9.
Oh.
Magic.
Magic. Oh, what is that? 29 to hit.
Hell
Oh no,
yeah.
28
Oh,
to
it
hit.
definitely hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna use 3 charges on it.
Okay, let's do it. So that'll bring you down to having 1 left.
1 more, yeah. Oh, I rolled really well, you guys. 8 on my D8 and 2 6s with a couple of my D6s.
Dang.
So 12, 20, 25. Wait, 31. And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. I'm just gonna let you know. If you had taken a third of his health out, he would be half dead at this point.
That's okay. I've still got some things I
Well,
can do.
Not half dead. He would have.
Okay.
So if
Half
I
of
removed
its
that,
HP.
the half of the remaining would also be gone. So,
Okay.
Oh, okay. So we're making good progress now.
Okay.
So
Right, I'm still
21 for
thinking.
this second hit.
I just got really nervous. Okay.
performance anxiety. It's okay. It happens to 2 out of every 5 satyrs.
So the second hit is going to be for 12 damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to use a key point and do a flurry of blows. So the
As one
first
does.
one, as one does, as you do. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing on my D&D Beyond and it showed me something I haven't seen before. So the first hit is going to be an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Nice. 6 damage. Wait, plus 3. 9. And then the second one, oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Double it up.
Let's double that dice, baby.
Go for it.
Ha. Okay, this one humbled me a little bit. One of them is a 1. 5, 11 for that one. And I'm just gonna chill next to the Jabberwock. I'll be like, "Hey guys, not feeling great. Glad you're back, Cheshire. Let's kill this thing, yeah?" Like spit some
Yeah.
blood out.
From under the dragon, from under the Jabberwock, you just hear, "Did someone say murder?"
I'm just picturing that the song "Sabotage" just like coming on all of a sudden as you all are like rallying up.
Yeah.
Okay, Cheshire, you are up,
Where's
Well-
my sword?
laying right beside you.
I grab it.
Stab it in the
Uh,
tummy.
And this thing is like above me.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah? Well, I get to where I can stand up. And we start a swangin'. Not a crit, but probably a hit. I'm going to go ahead and roll the next one. Not a crit, maybe not a hit. Let's see. So it would be a 28 to hit and
Hits.
a say 20 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. We're going to do another defensive flourish. That's my last use of this. So we can get all the good damage we can on it. That's wonderful. I got another 8 on that D8, so my armor class is groovy again.
Groovy.
That's 17 plus 6, 23. Plus 13, 40 points of damage between the 2 hits.
Okay. So as you're slicing into this and you're dealing damage, how do you want to finish it?
What?
It had 30 points left.
Just call me a wingman, baby. Let's go.
We just have one half
boy.
left, right?
Thank you, Ty. Thank you. Okay. So I wake up.
It's like you're getting an award, just like, thank you.
I wake up. I'm underneath the belly of a Jabberwock, and my sword is right here. Scinn like crawls under my shoulder. I reach over and grab the thing, and just drag up, kind of roll, and kind of pull out as I go, trying to get out from under this thing. And just
roll. As you roll from underneath you, you just hear like.
And then I just kind of stand up with this thing, like stepping away from it, and like, and look, and there's like a piece of an organ attached to Snicker Snack, and like, yeah.
You just hear this giggling coming from the,
The
sword.
happiest sword
Like the happiest,
ever.
like crackhead energy giggling, like. And the body of the Jabberwock comes crashing down as it's lifeless. And I posted a picture in our little chat of what a Jabberwock looks like. It's kind of terrifying.
Got like
That's
bug
ugly.
eyes.
But yeah.
See if it'll focus for the friends at home.
Right. So yeah, that leaves Scabatha left in the room by herself. After she sees what has happened, she's going to try and back off and surrender and say, you know, guys, like, I am truly sorry. Like, if you let me leave here, I promise that I will undo all the bad
I'm
things that I have
So
done.
sorry, we do not accept surrender today.
Yeah, you
We
heard
have a
him.
no white flag policy.
She's using her entire turn begging for mercy.
This is
No.
which of the sisters?
Wick, you do
This
what you
was
need to
Scabatha,
do.
the one that you guys thought you killed.
Mm.
We trust your judgment implicitly, little birdie.
Like, she looks like a very frail old lady at this point, and she is groveling, just asking for forgiveness and help, basically.
Well, I need you to know that now that I am in the CN mode, in any other character this would not be the case, but with the CN mode in my head, as you say, she looks like a frail old woman, I hear CN voice go,
It's free real estate.
Cheshire mumbles under his breath. Even if we let you live, I don't like your odds after we break that cauldron.
Yeah, we do accept groveling from
Yeah.
people who use child labor. So we
but
saw
I-
you shackle up children in your little house.
None of them
so,
were
like,
truly shackled.
It's just
though.
like shaking with
Wick is
anger.
right here. You don't get to lie and manipulate us, lady. Anyways, who's next?
Where
Whose
was
turn is
my
it?
Wick
We'll
is up.
see. Where was compassion for me and the rest of us when you had us shackled, when you made us do things that we did not want to do? And he like goes to stab her in the face.
Yeah.
All right. With
Ben-
With a
a
butterfly dagger.
with
Wick
an
is the
empowering speech like that, you can
How
have
Wick is the knight.
advantage. Advantage? No, sorry, we won't do advantage. I'll give you a second attack.
Ooh.
Just out of like
even
fury.
better.
It has to be a
Yeah.
And
second.
like pull out a second dagger.
Yeah, it
Like,
has to be
has
two
several.
dagger attacks, but I'll give that to you.
Alright, so dagger attack 1
You get
is
her.
a 15. Oh, 21, sorry. That's a plus
A
6.
21 hits.
Amazing.
That was with the butterfly dagger?
Okay, so as you sink this knife into her face, her head just turns into butterflies. She's still very much so Scabatha, but with a butterfly face.
Like, I imagine that
horrifying.
Wick went for, like, her jugular and just kind of, like, stabbed it in there and it's just, like, holding it there.
How much damage did that do?
I have not rolled my damage yet. It is 1d4. 4.
Okay.
Only 4 damage. Boo. The second attack was a 12.
It hits.
Can you stab into a butterfly Morpheus head?
I don't see why not.
It's magic.
Fair. She just like stabs into the area where it looks like the neck collarbone would be. So she's just holding her like this, like ready to carve her.
Get her.
And how much damage you got on that?
4 as well.
Okay.
Very
So, as you are 2 knives deep into her neck, like just ferocious, almost if a bird could foam at the mouth, I would say you are. But how do you want to finish her off?
Catharsis.
Yes,
I like-
this is so narratively wonderful.
Grab her face with my little foot, like bird
Like the
foot
drag
claw.
queen.
And like he rips the knives out, just rips them out, like not even up, just like out forward, and kicks her back at the same time with her foot.
Okay. So, at that point, Scabatha truly does fall lifeless to the floor. And you
Stay
guys
down.
have cleared the room of all enemy threats.
Sawyer's
walks up
like
to-
clapping and cheering for you.
Yeah.
You
Cian walks
showed
up
her.
to-
You told her.
Cian
Yes.
walks up to Wick and just pats you on the back and just goes,
It's my boy. Let's loot her body together.
I think we should definitely like look around in this room and loot as we want, but like
Oh yeah.
Like, do we want to go find Insulin now that, like, the rest of her family is, gone? Like, take her out too? No, they said there was, like, some prophecy that we needed. Eclipse.
Oh, what about
Is
that,
all that
the
crap.
unicorn horn and
Got the unicorn. Don't we need that for her?
undoing
Yeah.
the scene, the
Yeah. Do we
time?
wanna? But do we wanna kill the other lady before we?
Which other
One
lady?
I'm gonna be real
Yeah.
honest. I feel really awful and I spit more blood out.
oh,
I don't want to risk my boy Cheshire or myself going down. And over there we've got what's her name? Mercy on. And she's a cleric. She knows how to heal people real good. She could probably heal all of us at once.
You just want to hit on the hot cleric lady.
Oh, no, I'm not going to hit on her. I'm actually real nervous to make her unfrozen because I've been, like, picturing her for so long and now here she is. But I'm just saying she could help us out quite a bit, I think.
Cheshire looks at the sword and hears it laughing. Just sinks it into the side of the Jabberwock for now. You know, seems like this show ran pretty well for a while with Natasha in charge. Maybe we get her opinion on this.
Maddie
Cian?
just put 2 and 2 together and realized that Tasha is short for Natasha. Just right now. I just realized it.
Cian, would you assist me in doing the honors? I pull out my flame tongue sword.
Give me just a second. Okay.
because I got to get the other sword out and the unicorn horn, right? Do we need anything else after that? Okay, I managed
Don't
to
know.
open her. I rolled a 19 plus my things. So
How do
Open.
you give it compliments? What do you say to Kay?
he's basically just gonna be like,
You look so beautiful with that flower and your tassels. And just, I know we won that fight because you were with us. Open up.
that's like all it. So yeah, I pulled the two things. Oh, I assume I don't feel a hand reaching for me again this time.
You don't feel anything? Like you're very carefully reaching in, expecting it, but nothing happens.
You watch him for a second contemplate like putting his head in there, and he goes,
No, I heard you're not supposed to do that.
"Okay, he's got unicorn horn and sword." Yeah.
How do we do this? What do we...
I was just gonna like put the horn near them. I really didn't think that far ahead.
I heard we didn't Skilla say that the magic is broken if the cauldron's destroyed?
Yeah.
So maybe we just wang it? Yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right. Wick, you want to do a countdown or?
3, 2, 1.
Hate it.
And as
Swinging
you
a
both
sword
make
larger than his body right now.
as you both make contact, it's almost like you hit a steel pole, and it, like you kind of feel it vibrate. But then the magical effects of both of your flame-tongued sword kind of like soak into the cauldron, and it shatters into a few different pieces. And as
I hope she's not going to be mad.
after you've kind of like taken a step back, you see
It's okay, Wick. We didn't do it.
you see Zybilna in front of you lurch forward, and then she kind of steps and catches her balance. And she says, "Damn, I'm too late." And she's darting around looking to see where the enemies are, and then she makes eye contact with each of you, saying,
Okay.
"Well, hello. You are not who I expected to see here."
Many people
that a
say
lot.
that.
Yeah.
May I ask, what are you doing here?
Killing some hags.
Saving you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Running away from my crappy life.
Yeah.
So first,
Running and doing a favor for a Kenku in a carnival? Frankly, this started weird, didn't it?
We've just been rolling with it for like a week and a half now, so.
What was the Kenku's name? Do we remember?
Kettle steam.
Kettle Steam, that's right. Ah, you met Kettle Steam.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope she's well. She had a daughter at a very young age, and then she just disappeared. Yeah, anyway.
You mean a daughter or like
Or a son. Sorry.
son?
She had a daughter at a young age. Then she had a son right after.
I'm
What's
sorry,
weird?
my brain is kind of foggy after being stuck in time for
Fine.
so long.
No. We,
What is the last thing you remember?
I remember being here with oddly enough, my lazy sisters that are no good for anything. And
Wick just kind of like flings a rock, trying to like fling some dirt over the dead body.
Yeah. Really quietly whispering to Wick, I just go, yeah, it's not plural anymore, it's just one of them.
I was with my sisters, and these evil people came into my castle, and they seem to have pulled a trick on me, and I fear that my sisters were involved and they may be hurt, but I don't know.
They are hurt.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to
Oh,
say those evil people. They just
Have you seen my sisters?
Yes.
I hate
maybe.
to be bearer of bad news, but your sisters are dead. It's not their fault. I'm sorry.
Except for
Two
the
of them.
emo one.
2 of them. Yeah, the other one ran away.
They sort of betrayed you and plotted with the very
Them,
evil people.
They also
To,
imprisoned one of them imprisoned this one over here.
Yeah.
Oh. And about that time, Mercian also breaks out of her temporal stasis.
Oh,
As she's breaking out, seeing like quickly, like as she's coming to before she notices anything, he like flies up to Sawyer and just starts like patting down her hair.
Oh
like,
god. I
kinda,
can't
does,
do
like, her
this,
pu-
Ian.
her cup up
I
and
can't
brushes
do
up.
this. Oh my god.
Like, Sawyer, he's gonna slap you on the cheek.
Oh,
Get her. Fabulous.
I'm nervous. I've never done this before.
You could do. Hi, lady. Who I got here?
He like shows you
Brings-
over.
That really sounded like Jerry Lewis to me for some reason. Hey,
Hi,
lady!
lady.
She kind of looks at you and gives you like a little grin and a wink, and
Hello.
because she remembers seeing you.
Yeah, yeah, thanks for before. We didn't get to thank you before, so.
You
But
know,
we're here now. We
it-
saved you guys. So.
you know what? You saved me, and I saved you, and you've saved me now. But you've done far more. You've saved Prismir. With Zybilna freed, things can return to normal.
It's kind of what we were hoping for
Yeah.
everyone.
Again, pipe up at that as Sawyer's not saying much. He's
Yeah, she's so cool. She's so good at punching things. Just punches all day long.
Yeah.
As Zybilna's kind of addressing, like kind of looking around, gaining her wits, she sees that her palace is kind of just torn up. She notices that the Jabberwock is dead in the floor, and she kind of lets out a gasp and she says, "No, not Sir Jigglesworth."
Oh no.
The evil people. They were horrible.
those
That's
evil
a-
hags did this to
My-
Corrupted his
sweet
mind.
baby Jigglesworth.
My
Yeah, they
my poor sweet boy.
corrupted-
He was an angel until his last breath.
He protected Cheshire with his body.
Yeah.
That sounds.
He
like
sacrificed
something he
himself.
would do, but also, why is he in here? He knows better than this.
I think your
What a rascal.
sisters may have been a bad influence in your absence.
Why am I not surprised? I'll have words with them. Believe me. And she starts mending her cauldron, and you see it all become one golden cauldron now.
Ooh.
That's damn impressive.
And she says she's thanking you for saving her and returning things, and she assures you that she has a lot of work to do to return her domain back to the way that it was before and peaceful. Yeah, she made the cauldron whole again. As motes of colored light swirl around the fragments and they rise into the air, snap together like the pieces of a puzzle. And the cracks and seams between gradually vanish as the cauldron is restored. Zybilna puts one hand on its lip, and the cauldron transforms before your eyes. Dull iron turns into gleaming gold, and what was once a fearsome sight is now a sight to behold and looks wondrous beyond compare.
Wow. Sawyer claps a little. Yes. Very impressed.
Quite a trick.
I wouldn't want to see my cauldron destroyed as my most prized possession, But seeing as how I owe you all a great debt at this point, as a reward, I am going to offer each of you the casting of a wish spell. Tell me.
What now?
What is your heart's desire?
That's why they call the palace this
Hey,
thing.
Diddy.
And we get like a day to think about it. Like
Maybe a calendar week.
like just one more game session, if you will.
That's where we'll end the session for tonight.
Oh my
Mama.
god!
Oh my lord. Wish?
I really thought some of us were about to die. You guys.
I thought we were. I didn't get hit
too.
once. I feel like really.
I thought I was
useless.
host.
It did.
I forgot we had
Decent number
potions.
of
I'm like,
hits,
I'm the only one with
I
healing
still
spells.
thought-
Why did I run at the thing? Because I got horny for a vorpal sword.
I had a decent amount of damage I did, and I still thought some of us were going down. So
You did
I
a
was
lot.
down to 12.
So you all did some shit.
So the Jabberwock only had 115 health to begin with.
Really?
Oh, I
Yeah.
was thinking it had a lot more than that.
Yeah.
if I had
that does
polymorphed
make sense,
into
though.
an ape, I would have had more.
Actually,
Things that regenerate don't always have like all the hit points. in the world.
Skabatha had the most health out of everybody.
Skabatha did?
150. And that all could have been avoided if you had killed each of them at their houses.
I thought
We
I
tried.
did.
We,
But it's okay. This was more epic.
it was pretty strong. Good job, Rob.
Thank you.
Yay!
So, more than likely, next week will be a short session wrapping up the
No.
campaign. Closing out the story and seeing where we go from there.
And maybe we can do, and we're coming up on the holidays too. Maybe if there's
Yeah,
extra
true.
time, we can do a little more of a retrospective and have everybody involved this time, if there's leftover time.
Yeah. Aw,
So-
this is so bittersweet. Misty Mountain Gaming's longest campaign is coming to an
What-
I
end,
know.
you
What
guys.
session are we on?
This was
oh my God.
29.
It's gonna be 30, like
gonna
a
be
perfect
30.
number.
Oh!
Aw.
Wait, what did I call before?
I think you said 30. Or no, I think you said 24 originally.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
we were
think I
like
lowballed it.
Yeah.
20.
I think we were at
2 or
23 and you
I
were
think
like
we were at
24.
23, and you said one more.
Oh man. Well, how delightful.
Okay, well,
Aw.
we gotta
I gotta think about
our
a wish.
wishes.
I've never been in this position, yo.
Oh, Sawyer
Never.
knows what she wants already. I just gotta figure out how to word it.
Yeah.
So, got any closing announcements there, Mr. Roboito?
Giveaway stream tomorrow for D&D. I got that hollow set of dice, so if you have time to stop by, you got to be present to enter, and you have to have entered to win. So if you're free, stop by tomorrow night. We're going to be playing more D&D. It's very likely, based on the way the last session ended, that my players are going to fake a wedding between two player characters against those characters' will. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's already getting crazy.
On the note of D&D, we'll be playing next week. You gotta come watch us wrap this up. And I'm gonna be running a little Christmas thing for everybody soon that's spooky again. So we still got lots of D&D. We got a lot of different sessions with a lot of different people playing.
My
Truth.
little chaotic Delphi will be returning, and Misfit is joining us this time too.
Yeah!
Yes.
With a really wonderful character. I'm very excited to see her in action.
Yeah, check
It will
out
be
all
my
of the-
second
check out all
ever
of the
time playing a
streams.
tiefling.
Oh.
That's very
Just
exciting.
gonna say check out all the streams. I don't know if it was this week or next week. You're not doing Friday stream, but regardless, check out all the streams. So
Yes.
Yes, we are streaming Friday this week.
Yeah, next Tuesday we gotta save a dragon turtle, so
we
lots
gotta
of
save the
crazy
dragon
stuff.
turtle, and Jane and I have to chaotic duo murder hobo a man.
Yes.
As
That
as-
Who I've already once punched
Our
in the face
primary
and
goal.
given a very cold shoulder to. By that I mean she acted like a cat and fully bodily
she was
turned
like-
herself away from this man. So-
Well, guys, what you got?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. I was going to say I'm thinking to myself of things to do, after the campaign is over to commemorate the campaign, but I haven't decided on stuff yet. But there will be things, especially if you came to the channel late, ways to enjoy it all again.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad that you guys are all kind of flabbergasted right now, like with the realization that like the end is here.
I didn't realize it was this close. I thought we still had maybe 2 or 3 more sessions.
I've never been in this spot as a player. I've been on this side from a DM side, but this is new to Rob. Very new.
Man, I thought us opening every single door was gonna stretch it
You
out
tried.
more. I tried really hard with that.
I thought you were
thought us
going
to fight the dragon,
and then
was
you
gonna,
went on the
like-
hunt for the dragon, and I was like, all right, it's done.
Here we go,
I
baby.
the dragon would be the last thing. I just thought it would be a thing we'd find and deal with. Like,
Guys, if you're a longtime supporter or you're new here, just know that we do love you and we appreciate you coming and supporting the channel. And until next time, have a great night.
Good
Bye,
night,
all.
guys.
Good
Go punch a
night.
dragon.
Stay nerdy.
Good night.